Standing by.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Complete.
Tajigen, Ohayo gozaimasu, is your favorite dark superstar maniac, or I should say shadow superstar maniac, the multi-dimensional Tajigen Khaiden, a sentient star cluster and many cosmic minds combined in VTuber V-singer form. Oh, I'm so dark today, Tajigen, look at this. I'm obsessed with the filter, huh? Hey. Good to see you, Kiba, by the way, thanks for counting down with us. Hey. I have a good excuse, okay? Because the 4th anniversary theme is about Dark Magician. It's dark magic. Thanks for the hydrate also. Coming in, Kiba. Yes. That's what we're about to head into right now in Master Duel. Give me a second to hydrate. As we do the first stream of the week, Tajigen. The first stream of the week involves Dark Magic with Master Duel. Our last stream last week was a Master Duel stream. Our first stream this week is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel stream as well. Actually, wait. Let's take a look at the week right here. Yes. I wanted to use... It's not the exact same filter I used for like the darkness in that picture. I remember when Dark Magician was green. One of the versions still is. Did I have that as a card art? There's alternate card arts and all that. They also clarified. You can get like... There's a special exchange you can do for alternate card art. And yes, this time I come in with the game updated. It was a 400 megabyte update, so you know. We ended up being fine. That's the funniest thing, right? Last week's stream, Sunday stream with Master Duel. We start downloading over 10 gigabytes. We do it during the stream. No issues whatsoever with the internet for the stream. That's the way it should be, right? That's the way it should be. Like, if I have internet issues, it's intermittent nonsense that shouldn't be happening, right? But it's not because I have a low speed by default. I'm not trying to stream at 10 kilobytes per second upload or some crazy thing like that, right? Just really exaggerated anyway, hyperbolizing it. But then already with the game closed, then some weird lag happened at the end of the stream, right? That was funny. But yeah, that was just a Photoshop filter. This here is an OBS filter I'm using on myself. But yeah, tomorrow is all about love. We'll spin it in a different direction tomorrow with the Valentions collab, with Alluring as always. At a very different start time, so I'll see you at a much later time. Well, pretty much almost the same start time as right now, right? Yeah. Almost the same start time as right now, just an hour later than this. Ugh, I get confused by time zones. Also being multi-dimensional on multiple time zones and all that. But yeah, FF14 then on Saturday, continuing Shadowbringers MSQ and more. I think it may no longer be a long stream, Tajigen. Stay tuned for that. It may no longer be one of those long affairs we've done recently. Today might be a short and sweet stream too. The week has gotten busy, and also there's a way we can work with it. We just do the remaining MSQ all the way until the level 78 quest, and then the Shadowbringers stream after that one will be one for the role quests and either current stuff. But you know, the level 76 role quests with the 4 roles, and then the level 78 role quests is the way we would do it. Now, Pokemon Legends CA, pretty much the same thing. Yeah. Maybe last week ran, this week is walking so that last week could run, or next week is also gonna run. And don't worry, I'm not gonna have the dark filter all the time, but I almost want to. Or maybe, I'll have it for a while though. You can redeem a form change too, this can be part of the form change redeem and all that. But yeah, it will be brought into play, of course, with what we do in Shadowbringers. I mean, it's not gonna be that short anyway, because it's MSQ we're talking about. I think it's gonna be a whole dungeon, a whole trial we're gonna do. We're doing things in Yulmore. I mean, there's a lot going on, and we're getting into the late freaking Shadowbringers game too. It's level 78 that we're gonna end up at, where we aim to finish, you know, in what we're doing in Shadowbringers. So that's a big freaking deal right there. Anyway, let's launch Master Duel. In the meantime, Master Duel 4th anniversary. With black magic, dark magic attacking. 4年周年マスターデュエル。さあ、デュエルの時、行くぞ。Let's Tajigen travel. Hold on. Let me ensure the title screen shows up. Yeah, look at this. I need a wallpaper of this. I need a textless version of this without the UI either. I need that. I need that. Please tell me. It's gotta be somewhere. It's gotta be somewhere. So, yeah, I did go into the game earlier. I got a login bonus. I have a UR I can redeem in the shop. I'm not exactly sure what it's for because I think there's also, apart from that, I mean, I can spend 1,000 gems. Oh! Right, and then there's this. I'm already, like, at the last date, pretty much. I'm not gonna receive the rest of it. I did log in earlier today, but already we're at the reset. I got this earlier today, and now this. Oh, 500 gems. Thank you very much. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, this was the thing I got, the UR thing. Oh, look at these. Right, this art for Dark Magician. I must be like 8 or 9 by now. Different arts, different art styles. Oh, yes, I would love to get this. Black Magician, I just love all the vibes they have. So good. But yeah, I guess the reset already happened. When was it that I logged in? Is this based on Japanese time by any chance? Right now, it's like 8 AM in Japan, I think. Well, anyway, we got a nice amount of gems from that, but the big thing we want to spend money on, well, it's the... Oh my goodness, there's so much going on here. It's not just Dark Magician they're doing. Oh, and this is 1,800. For some reason, I thought it was 1,000. I want that binder. I want to collect the Dark Magician related stuff. I'd rather collect other archetypes before collecting that one, but yeah. The Evil Twin Duel Field, I would love to get that, but... that's a different thing. Well, free polls. Tajigen, we are going to begin the stream with a lot of gacha. I can already tell you this. Chaos Magic, Legend of the Blue Eyes. Look at this. For heaven's sake. Let's begin from the bottom. Dark Magical Blast. Yeah, that structure deck. Okay, we have this thing right here. Let me do it from here. A Legacy pack. That can wait. 4th anniversary pack. Which one was this then? It's 1 pack plus 1 UR guaranteed. Look at this. Full armored Dark Knight Lancer. The Baron de Fleur, Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon, the new Dark Magician art. Look at all this. Look at all this, but then look at the central Dark Magician highlight right here. It's a Dark Magic attack. Oh, yes. Hold on, let me ensure I have the filters window opened so that eventually I'm not using the dark overlay I was using here. I tried to get kind of fancy with the thumbnail, kind of like give myself a fancy purple aura. But I couldn't figure out a good way to do it that would work. My Photoshop skills are minimum, and it's like an old version of Photoshop that I've like carried with me for a few PCs now. I don't know. That I forcefully dragged with my into other computers. Hold on, where the blazes is my source? I colored it a different color to find it. Did you forget OBS? Or I guess it's different depending on the scene collection. Oh no, never mind. There it is. And it does have the color I gave it. Oh. Like, so we can switch back and forth between these. Well, actually, yeah, let's remove it. Let's remove it. Depending on what we do with Dark Magician, we'll apply the filter. Give me a second here. Yes. Actually, let me read this a little bit. Oh, the secret pack is my choice. 1 card from the 1 plus 1 special UR pack with each purchase. After opening the special UR pack weapon, random UR card from the lineup of featured cards in the secret pack. It was a royal finish. My goodness. Secret packs that are selected and opened once will not be drawn for next and subsequent purchases. Well, okay. I gotta choose the dark. Oh. You don't actually choose. It's random. Okay. That's what I get for skimming. What should we do? You know what? I'm gonna roll a die. I have my tabletop dice off screen so that I can feel Funny Rock in my hand because it's physical. Funny Rock. Brrr. Boonga boonga. Let's go, let's go. It's gonna be from left to right. So, you know, 1 is a D8. 1, 2, 3, 4. We go back here. 5, 6, 7, 8. Or how about we do a little circle? A cheeky little circle because I love those. 8, but I can't count that high. Oh no, Vlyn, I'm sorry. Don't worry, I'll count for you. Let me see. Ich, ni, san, shi. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Rolling. I think you might hear it. I'm making sure you can hear it. That's a 6 right there. 4, 5, 6. But how do I know if you're cheating or not? Kinda heard it. That's good. That's good. That's also kind of bad if you can pick it up. I mean, it's on the desk, right underneath the microphone almost. So, yeah. I'm focusing on the negatives. Well, what would be the point of me cheating on this, right? You're gonna have to trust in the process. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. It was very low. Okay. Thanks for letting me know, Glenn. What do we get? What do we get? Okay. Who was that? I feel like I should know who that is, but well, we may be about to find out. Open! Gotcha! And then a UR comes after this. Understand the streamer anxieties. Yeah. Okay. The big UR is coming after this. Who is the feature card in this pack? I couldn't recognize it. Is this something related to Galaxy archetypes? Photon? Maybe, yes, that's just what I'm thinking about. Or anyway, Noctovision Dragon, Firecracker, Lady of D, Orchestrated Einsatz, I think is meant to be. Cupid Evolving, very fitting for February. Synchro Cracker, Silvervine. This just makes me think it's a cookie with a synchro flavor to it somehow. Yeah, when I see a synchro card, I mean, it's white, so I'm picturing a nice Philadelphia cheese flavor from the thing. Yeah. yeah. And it's a nice sort of Coke or Pepsi flavor for Xyz cards. That's 100% how it is. I don't make the rules. Actually, what flavor do you picture Duel Monsters cards have? I picture a sort of bready flavor sometimes from normal monster cards. But then orange cards, what do I picture with them? Something spicy maybe? No. I don't know. Paper flavor cardboardy? That's too boring. That may work though. I'll leave one and update you. Okay, let us know. Yeah. Oh, actually, yeah, speaking of synchro, Silvervine, Sentry, Guy Armor, Dragon Shell. Yes, this is Philadelphia cheese right here. That's it right there. It's one of those delightful cheeses that I haven't had in a while. It's cardboard. That was very fast eating right there. Did you properly chew it, swallow it, everything? That's important too. Anyway, what UR are we getting? I said the superstar feature here. Well, let's see. I'm sorry, I don't know who you are. I forget. Or I don't know, actually. You choked and died. Oh, welcome back from the dead, though. If you're back, well, let's see what we got here. If anything is gonna bring me back from the dead if I were dead, it would be this gacha. Oh, wait! Especially somebody like this is my boy Starfrost. Vice's Starfrost. Warrior Tuner Effect. If this card isn't... Give me a second. Let me do that reverb you just redeemed, Kiba. Good timing. I think this is good timing for it. I know, it's so meat-coated. It's only missing the colors, maybe. It's more blue than purple, maybe, but nah. It's so perfect. Does Vice's Starfrost have an archetype or a deck that revolves around him or similar cards to him? Out of all the things to get in a royal finish, I should go and bookmark it right away, actually. I still have a lot of bookmark spots left. A reverb starting. Actually, let me start the timer. We can make it be a bit more than 5 minutes. It's okay. Give me a second here. Bam, 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 bam. Actually, really good for gacha right here. You could say, but yeah, if this card is in your hand, you can target one monster you control with a different type and attribute than this card. Destroy that monster. And if you do, special summon this card. You can only use this effect to Vice's Starfrost once per turn. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can make this card gain attack equal to half the original attack or defense of that monster, whichever is higher, your choice if tied. It's a UR, so to me it sounds like something that would have been great in Duel Monsters about almost 20 years ago, 18 years ago, 19, 15 maybe. What is 15 years ago, 2011? Yeah, still relatively powerful then, but nowadays, I don't know. Still. Dark Magician's original manga appearance featured dark blue robes, blonde hair, and blue-green skin. So blue will work? Nice. I'm talking about my colors there. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let me take a look at this and see. New world replete with joy. So, I don't know who this is. No, it looked kind of familiar. I like the tokusatsu or the mecha vibe. Manadium, I think it is, not Manadium or something like that. Prime Heart. Well, anyway, we still have plenty of gacha to go. So, let me see here. One pack, one free pull. So that was the special UR pull. Well, alright, let's do the featured superstar of the anniversary, right? One pack, one free pull. All my gems are about to disappear, Tajigen. Open! Let's not waste any time. What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this rainbow? What is this special animation? I mean, I know what it is, but I mean, what is this gonna be? Oh, come on. You're spoiling me, Konami. RNG. Alright, alright. Destined Rivals. Woo, I don't know what that is. Oh, Ice Jade. I've seen that before. Okay, okay, okay. Clifford Monolith. Ice Jade. Gimir. Adrian. I probably said that wrong, but Gymir. Adrian. Okay. Okay, okay. 1 water tuner plus 1 non-tuner monster. Aqua Synchro effect. Okay. Fire King Avatar Arvada. Rocket Synchron. Dark Magic Expanded. Magician Navigation. Oh no, wait, that's not the UR, the SR, right? Magician Navigation. Destined Rivals. Yes. It can be for either a Blue Eyes deck or a Dark Magician deck. That makes it really good. I'm happy to get this SR. Dark Renewal. Dark Renewal. These are rare, so it should be. I should say it a bit fancier than how I say normals, right? Well, okay. The Azure in the Ivory. Darkest Magic's Treasures of the Cosmic Ocean. Already with a name like that, you're after my own heart? What the hell? Most distant, deepest depths. Well, you control a fish synchro monster. What's with fish and the cosmos? What? Am I gonna become a fish VTuber now? What is this? Goatee of the Deep Beyond. Look at this thing! Well, alright. If fish and space have such a deep connection, I guess I'm gonna have a... I should eventually commission a fish form for myself. My goodness. I can work with that. Yeah, speaking of stars and everything. Everything is so... Khaiden Tajigen coded today. But it's because of the little star they have an evil twin, right? They have the dual fill going on. Okay, some of these freak pulls have been waiting for me for a while, I think. But yeah, I mean, stars smile behind their mask. Are you kidding me? Let's see what we got here. Open. Okay, let's go, let's go. Already, RNG today has been so kind to us. Are you kidding me? Oh, wait. Nani kore. Hey, Super Quantal, make these Ouroboros. Good to see you. Doriado. Ooh, we got some of the Evil Twins. We got one of the Evil Twins cards. Heraldry Reborn. Super Quantal, Mech Beast Ouroboros. Magicore, Warrior of the Relics. Elemental Grace, Doriado. Backup Operator. Cynet Recovery. Evil Twins, Key, Sickle, and Lila. Or is it Lila? Sorry if you're hearing some background noise with reverb right now. Might be picking up a bit of the king barking, but I love their vibes too. They look so great. They look so great. I am not dismantling these bad girls right here, so yeah. Boo Boo Game, also. Let's proceed further, shall we? Spiritual Mastery, Star Smile behind their mask. The problem is I'm getting a lot of these secret packs, but then I'm not going to take advantage of his 24-hour only window for a lot of these, but whatever. Gacha is gacha. Space-time transcendence. You see how everything is like coded for me? This is IP Masquerina stuff. It's also related to the anniversary, actually. That's all the time for the reverb. It's really good for like gacha. You know, calling out of cards and all that. Already I see the rainbow pattern. Okay. Yes, I'm happy with all the rainbows. Let's taste the rainbow. Speaking of tasting cards, yes, let's taste that royal finish rainbow or that UR rainbow. Please, let's go for it. Oh yeah, purple this, purple that, but I love all the colors in a fancy car like this. It even has fancy in the name. Let's see here. DG Star Guardian, Tactical Exchanger, Emissary from the House of Wax, Luna Light Reincarnation Dance, S-Force Edge Razor, S-Force Orphist, Time Thief Hack, WP Fancy Ball. Yes, this is definitely related to the IP Masquerina thing. They have a whole archetype. I never saw that they had W:P. I thought it was only I:'P. The way they did it, but there's other letters. Okay. I don't know enough about it, or the lore, if anything. If the lore even is important to it. Now let's go back to Blue Eyes, from Dark Magician to Blue Eyes. Oh, actually, let me do this. Just maybe for this pack opening. If we ever theme an event, we ever have a themed event or stream around Blue Eyes. Oh, the light, the blinding light, but not the Shadowbringer's blinding light, right? Maybe no, not this. Maybe less blind. No, that doesn't work. It doesn't work. Okay, yeah. Let's do it like this. Blue eyes. The power of my dear Kisara. This is kind of like Kisara, but alright. Let's see what we get. Yeah, I lean more towards Dark Magician and Yugi, but I love the hell out of Kaiba, Blue Eyes, Kisara. She's an underrated character, I find sometimes, but alright. Ah, there it is. Horobi no Basta Stream! Bar Stream of Destruction. It's just the way Kaiba, in his original voice in Japanese, calls out that damn attack. Horobi no Basta Stream! Sounds a lot better when he's saying it, but oh my god, so good. Mikanko Rivalry should I say sidekick? Sidekick. Otoshidamashi. Patchwork Fluffal. Ultimate Fusion. Burst Stream of Destruction. Majesty of the White Dragons. Maiden with Eyes of Blue. There we go. Alright. Just a little bit of light right there. Then all those packs are there. Back to some dark magic, but now bringing the chaos magic into it. A new version of all the many variants of Dark Magician, or like Chaos Sorcerer, or so many variants, right? Ah, the Goon, Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, yes. Wait, we're gonna have to build some new decks, and they have the new structured decks. At least the structured decks can wait though. But if we want to, buy 1,500, use 1,500 to buy 3 copies of it, 500 each. The SR is not related to Dark Magician, maybe, or that. Okay, this one will be. Ooh. Oh, Timaeus. Doma, Orichalcos flashbacks. Time Maiden. These blasted Time Lords. It's an archetype that is just annoying. And I hate that they call themselves Time Lords, but they are so mid compared to the Time Lords that I prefer from Doctor Who. Anyway, just the bloody annoying effect and then the look of them. I'm like, have a fancier design than that. There's meant to be something incomprehensible maybe, but like, the cosmic vibes, they're great, I should like you, but I hate you until I use you one day. No, actually, I appreciate a lot of what they're doing here. I would love to know more about the lore, but... Oh yeah, they said new gates are coming. I have not interacted with those things in forever, but they reveal so much of the lore you're not gonna know because they only have lore for the cards and the card text when they're normal monsters, and that's it. It comes across as so weird nowadays, right? Thanks to Red Dragoon, I run Super Poly. And I still don't have a Super Polymerization anywhere, but yeah. Time Maiden, Guard, Ad Libitum of Despia, Psy-Frame Accelerator, Timaeus, the United Dragon, Dark Magic Talisman, Magician of Chaos. This is just a normal card, are you kidding me? Chaos Form. That's just the standards of dual monsters in 2026, right? And this game has already been out for 4 years. Anyway, Invader of the Ashen Ruins. We're gonna start with this one. Let's see what we get. Just to get rid of it on the battlefield fast. Oh yeah, I see what you mean now. I think I see what you mean now, Kiba. I think I got Super Polymerization as my profile picture right now. I'm not sure. Oh, something nice is there. Oh, yes. Wait. Given who we got as the super rare right there, I gotta go for the darkness again. Well. We get darker and edgier. The Chunibyo never leaves us. The Ash Ruins is based on Dark Souls, really. Daisojo of the Ice Barrier, a legendary ocean, Sword of Sparkles, Madolj Palooza, Brain Control, Dark, the Dark Charmer, Gloomy. Oh, I'm so gloomy and brooding, and I love it. I'm kinda making fun of it, but I'm actually not. Hero of the Ashen City, Reproducus. You're not reproducing with me, sunshine. Let's move on. But what is this archetype about? Well, or what is this whole secret pack about? Vedas, the Eruption Dragon of Extinction. Ooh. I have no idea. I've never heard of that card before, I think. Not even a passing mention. So yeah, the first thing we're going for is this right here. From Dark Magician. And more gachas gonna follow. We're gonna get a special coin, the binder, so many things. It's great that it's only 1,800. Let me see if there's anything that's gonna get my gems today, maybe. I think not. Dark Magical Blast, yeah. This doesn't have a time limit though, it's fine. Though the sooner we get it, the better, but there's more of the Timaeus thing. I just keep saying Timaeus. That's how they said it in Japanese, but it's probably pronounced differently in English, I don't know. Timaeus, it could be. It's like Chimera, many different pronunciations. Chimaira is how I would hear it in Japanese. From my boy Kamen Rider Beast, Nito Kosuke, in Kamen Rider Wizard. Anyway, from Riders, let's go back to Black Magic, shall we? We want more Riders, we can do a Mask Hero duel. We kinda did some casual duels like that last week. We can do one. When I say casual dueling, I don't mean we're gonna be in the casual mode necessarily. But no. We must continue with the gacha. There's nothing else to it. Wait, what? Huh? Wait, that doesn't make sense. Wait, what? Oh, wait, seriously? Oh, wow, I didn't realize 1800 would be that much. I can't do math. I thought we would be somewhere in the 1000 something. No, that is 1800. We gotta do it though. We are surrounded by black magic, dark magic. Look at the fancy colors in some of these things. We begin with a rainbow right away. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, what are we about to see here? That's a problem though, because I only have 800 after this. Not much I might be able to do from some secret packs that will be open here, but anyway. Maybe the dueling with you today will give us some decent gems. No, I have not been playing off stream as much as I should have, maybe. Nice, okay. Heraldry Reborn, Infernity Avenger, Psy-Frame Driver, Kishki Cyclone, Thousand Knives, Magician's Souls. Very key card in the Dark Magician archetypes or the Dark Magician decks. I forgot how it works, but I've used them before, even outside of Master Duel. Got me used to it, but, well, I've forgotten how I did a lot of that. It was never, in like a physical or IRL situation where you're the one that keeps track of the effects and all that. Is like a game like this where the effects are taken care for you. So because of that, I never learned it properly. As I said, when we finally get to Magic, hopefully sooner than later, Magic the Gathering, I mean, give me a second. Then, I'm hoping to learn it outside of what the automated video game system that we're probably getting in MTG Arena or maybe something else we do. But anyway, Illusion Magic, Magician's Rod. Let's continue. We still have 9 to go. Let's go. Exactly. We're chipping away a little bit of the Dark Magician's hat there every time we open it. Let's try to open them one by one. Ancient Warrior Saga, 3 visits. Alpha, the Magnet Warrior. Or actually, no, never mind. Let's have the whole thing. Dr. D. I'm reminded of D. Hakase, a very minor character in the original Kamen Rider series who came back so many years later, decades later, as a character in the Kamen Rider Drive and Tokyo Jer crossover, and therefore a very deep connection with the original series in Shocker. Anyway, maniacal things aside. Ryuga Realm, Dino Domains, Dark Magic Attack, there it is. Magician's Robe, Dark Magic Inheritance, Magician Navigation. Yosh. Suzukimashou. Fancy Glow right here. Light in the darkness. Light with the darkness is what we're getting here. SR. Let's see. Ah, okay. One of the apprentices. Magic Key Unlocking. Dragon Carnation. Venom Shot. Crystal Rose. Dark Magic Expanded. Apprentice Illusion Magician. Illusion Magic. Eternal Soul. Very important card right there. Yes, one of the many Dark Magician Girl offshoots, you might say. I kind of like her more than the original Dark Magician Girl. Something about white hair on a wizard of some sort is always great. I have a soft spot for that. We're gonna get something very fancy here. Oh yes. Ooh. Back to the forbidden memories. Back to the memory world. Mahado. The one that became the Dark Magician in a way. But anyway, one by one. Would you rather have to fight with a cockatrice or basilisk? I gotta remember what a cockatrice does. A basilisk can turn you to stone. I'm gonna be with my eyes closed the entire time. Probably. Cockatrice? I don't remember. What do I have to watch out for? Malefic Cyber End Dragon. Tindangle Base Gardener. Infestation Ripples, Spellbreaker of the Ice Barrier, Dark Magic Attack, Magician of Dark Illusion, Thousand Knives, Palladium Oracle, Mahado. Let me see how to say it in Japanese. Saisho no Black Magician. The first, the original, Dark Magician in many ways. When you draw this card, you can reveal this card, special summon it from your hand. If this card battles a dark monster, its attack is double during the damage step only. If this card is destroyed by a battle or card effect, you can special summon one Dark Magician from your hand, deck, or graveyard. It was the character named Mahat though, right? If they bite you, turn into stone? Ooh, I don't know which one would be worse. That's a very good question. I'm gonna say the Basilisk because I'm more likely to make a... I think it's easier, not saying easy, I'm saying it's easier to keep your eyes shut the entire fight than avoid getting bit even once during the fight, you know? Doesn't mean the fight is gonna be easy, of course. What do we get there? Okay. Oh, so fancy today. Alright, Wind Charmer, Shell Rocket Dragon, Fury of Fire, Abyss Actor, Twinkle Little Star, nice finish, Dark Renewal, Dark Magic Inheritance, Piercing the Darkness. Sometimes you gotta pierce the darkness. We're all about darkness today, but yeah, Eternal Soul right there. If you normal special non normal monster, you can draw one card. Because you would normal summon or special summon Dark Magician, which is a normal monster. I like it. So many variations of the Dark Magician deck one could do. I'm gonna have to see if we can use one today. I don't know. Vicious Claw. Oh, let's see. Vicious Claw, Dino Wrestler, Marshall, Ankilo. Put Up Order, Gear Force, Double Fusion. What a lovely card. Double Fusion, I should call it out in a fancy way. It's an SR. Thousand Knives, Magician's Combination, Dark Burning Magic, Dark Renewal. Let's continue. Let's remember, we got ourselves a binder. I'm gonna have to take a look at that. It's the first binder I ever get so far. Ooh. Speaking of synchro monsters, huh? Frailer Rapka. Synchro Call. Okay. Oh yeah, this is mostly for Red Dragon Arch-themed decks, I think. Oxygeddon, Yamorimori, Dark Burning Attack, Dark Burning Magic, Eternal Soul, Magician Navigation. Let's continue. Basilisk, if it bites, you get poisoned. That's bad too. But at least you can kind of work with it. Instead, turning into stone, I mean, hey, there she is! There she is, the original. Magician's Left Hand, Checkmate, Outburst Dragon, Limit Overdrive, Magician's Combination, Dark Magician Girl, Baraku Magician Garu, Eternal Soul, Ebon Illusion Magician. Oh yeah, I forgot, that's an Xyz one. All her students in the game? Oh yes. Let's go. Second to last pack. Nothing beyond rare, that's alright though. Tri Brigade Standoff, Bijingi Peacock, Goblin Biker Clatter Sploder, Witchcrafter Pottery, Dark Magic Inheritance, Magician of Dark Illusion, Dark Burning Attack, Eternal Soul. Remind me to dismantle my duplicate URs and SRs. Probably a good idea. Well, alright, let's finish it in a very fancy way, in a very strong fashion right here. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, Mahat again. I am hoping for, you know, the new Dark Magician art, or I think it's new at least to this game, I don't know. But another Mahat is welcome, two of that. I mean, we're gonna have a deck with the two of them. Borreload X-Charge Dragon, Rogue of Endymion, Noble Knight Gualchavat. I thought it said Chad for a moment there. But alright. Playset de Personnel, Staff Recipe, Illusion Magic, Dark Burning Attack, Palladium Oracle, Mahad! The Palladium Oracle, Mahado. The Pharaoh's best friend he was, right? His most faithful servant, but also a good friend, I think. Look at all this! Apply to your profile in Rank Duels deck. Not right now. I want to see the binder though. Collector's File, that's what it actually is. Look at that art! Oh yeah, I think it's maybe Dark Magic Inheritance, right? Oh my goodness, it's so good, it's so good. If you use the 5 letters of our student's name spells black before he became a dark magician, I think? Oh yeah, Mahat, right? Yeah. I forgot what the lore was. They didn't show you all of it in the anime. Maybe the manga said more, but yeah. Dueru nara, double I, bam, bam, bam. Sorry, that whole arc, you know, having that ending song by Yuji Kisawa, Eyes. Where do I check the collector's file? Okay, right here. Why does it have to be per archetype? Let's see what we got. Yeah, a lot of things are here. It does it retroactively, right? Whatever you had before. 52 out of 69. Interesting number for the total collection. Is that intentional? 75% of total. Well, not too shabby. The Gaze of Timaeus is a rare one. I can craft it. I'm just gonna generate it. I mean, yeah. Let's go. Let's see. Okay, yeah. It's gonna be a bit much to... Cannot generate? What do you mean I cannot generate it? Why can't that be generated? I have your materials. Card cannot be generated due to the following reasons. This card cannot be generated. That is the most helpful thing I've ever read in my life. The most clarifying, helpful thing I've ever read. Amazing. Your eloquence is amazing. Thank you so much for the detailed information. What the hell do you mean? This card cannot be generated. Anyway, I can generate this SR. There's a reason, but they don't have an error message for it. Well, I know it can be generated. Yes. Let's generate this one. I wasn't actually gonna do it if it were possible. So that's something to consider another time. Dedication through light and darkness. I get it though. A binder related to a specific archetype is great. I kind of don't like that you can only spend gems on it for a limited time. Also, let me go back to my usual lighting. Dark Magical Circle. Yeah, that's a UR. Black Magic Ritual. To get the Magician of Black Chaos, right? Or what was the name exactly? 80%? That's not too shabby. Magician of Black Chaos, and now it's just a normal card. My goodness. Dark Magic Curtain. Yeah, like a special way to really get Dark Magician from the deck right away. I'm gonna generate 2, why not? So many R materials. Let's get that in the collection. Oh, this is a feature they should have had ages ago in this game. Seriously, ages ago. Dark Cavalry. Wait, that's Dark Dragoon. There's the Goon. Dark Magician of Destruction. Timaeus, the United Magical Dragon. Ooh. Yeah, there's the new art. Now, not being able to generate this, I understand, but... And again, card cannot be generated due to following reasons. This card cannot be generated. Gee, thanks for the help. Clarifying it. I don't have a skilled Dark Magician. I feel like I used so many of those in this game, but it was in a previous game that I used a lot of them. I think in the 2006... It's already 20 years old, or becoming 20 years old this year. But, you know, a Game Boy Advance game that was like... It was called World Championship 2006. I don't know if it actually came out in 2006, but that's in the name right there. We're doing great with the collection so far, at least. Dark Magician, the Magician of Black Magic. Yeah, just in case you didn't know what kind of magician he is. I love the name, though. Dark Eradicator Warlock. That's a classic as well. Dark Magician Girl, the Magician's Apprentice. They just needed to find like an alternate name, right? For pretty much the same card, but also it's not the same card. They're basically making them an effect monster. But Duel Monsters is not one, or maybe any card game that's printed physically, in which you're gonna be able to just back edit a card all the time, right? It's gonna have its issues with printing. Let's see here. Oh, there it is, though. That's what we have so far. I am gonna refrain from generating any SRs or URs. Eventually, I'm gonna have to go crazy with the gacha because some of those things are only gonna come from packs. I see the hook you're doing, Konami. I see the hook you're doing. And let's... I need to make a deck out of all this, right? I know we have a structured deck there, but I'm just coming into this screen to dismantle all extra cards right now. Let's get into a duel straight away, though. Okay, it's only one SR. 30 SR materials. We have a lot right here, but I'm still got to think about what I'm going to do with that, okay? I do hope sooner than later. Well, maybe not sooner than later. Let me save some gems first, but eventually they do this with Elemental Hero. I have so many of them. I want to see what comes up when they do the binder. Or how far they want to take the Elemental Hero thing, because it's an archetype with like sub-archetypes, right? How many cards will be in the binder? Some of the sub-archetypes, arguably, of like Dark Magician, I think maybe weren't in the binder. Actually, let me take a look at it again, because I only paid attention to the files. Sorry, to the cards I was missing. Mostly. Yeah, I have 2 out of the 3 Dark Magicians. I thought there were more. Or maybe there are, but they don't count here. Yeah, the Dark Magician that is not green colored, that doesn't even have like the circle around it, or I forget what the art was. You may know the one I'm thinking of. It's not here. Yeah, the one that was used in the anime first, before they would use the green skin version. Strange, that's strange. Magician's Robe, Magician's Souls, okay. Yeah, Dark Magician of Chaos, Dark Sage is here. Okay. You can only do it with Time Wizard, and imagine trying to include every single card of these, every single one of these cards in a deck. You can't, because there's over 60 of them. Yeah, okay, Dark Magician Knight, okay. There's many directions you can take a Dark Magician deck, and some of those directions are, I think, maybe not covered in the binder right there. Oh, with this in mind, I am gonna change from Gaia to the Dark Magician himself. Oh, and the coin. Where's the coin? Oh, where does that show up? Do I have a Dark Magician? Okay, yes, I have this one from before. I think it was a previous anniversary as well. Wallpaper on my profile with Legendary Magician of Dark. I mean, yeah. Okay, wait. Oh, it's a random wallpaper it does now. How long has this been a feature? I'll do this one. I'm glad I'm finally paying attention to this. Okay, let's have Blue Eyes. Legendary Dragon of White. I'll only have one Blue Eyes here. Or maybe the alternative White Dragon. Maybe not right now. And this thing right here. Where is the coin? I guess it's not from here. You do it from... Where the places do you do it? From the deck, right? Which is a weird way to do it, but okay. It's also weird because you can only change the coin in ranked duels, I think, or did I get it wrong? Well, anyway, I'll happily use that coin either way. Right. It's been nearly an hour of not dueling. But the gadget's important, right? Let's actually duel. It's time to duel. Would you look at the time? Oh, wait. New limited list came out, right? Max C is more limited now. So I can only have one. This is why I wasn't able to use this deck. Well, with that space, what are we gonna do with that space? I think I want another splashable right here. Ash Blossom, I already have. Is Ash Blossom limited? I guess it's not, but I don't know if I want 2 Ash Blossoms. Effect Veeler might be good, but I don't know. Draw and Lockbird. I don't think I want the Draw and Lockbird. Perhaps another Super Quantal card, an extra copy of one of them. I think I want to do that. Should it be Fairy Zetan? There's only 2 blue layers. Perhaps I should add a... No, let's have another one of these. Oh, this is UR. Never mind. I'm not gonna generate one right now. Another blue layer then. We'll do the trick right now. I would have an equal number of all like the Rangers, but all the layers. But not gonna do that right now. And what's considering a magic, a spell card or a trap card, but no. I think not. Well, let's see how we do. Like, it's not entirely that meta of a deck. If I had done a spell card, I think it would have been a splashable as well. There was a deck recipe I used to use with this that was like, they used a couple of Pot of Avarices. I would never use that anymore because Kingrave Magnus in the extra deck is so fundamental and I don't want to maybe sacrifice that. Oh, you know what? In commemoration of another anniversary, I think I should have the anniversary field, the one we used in the thumbnail. We should change that. We should change that here. But okay, they're already getting prompted for something. Okay. Let's try to be reasonable first and foremost, shall we? What did this do again? Okay. Let's try to be reasonable. Then I might normal summon blue layer? I don't know. I don't think I want to set a trap with episode 19, layer 19. Yeah. Layer 19 refers to an episode title, and it would be an episode 19 of this Super Sentai series. The effect of white layer... I think I want to send a green layer to the graveyard and use its effect discarding one of these cards. Which one do I want to discard, however? I want to discard the other white layer then. That's how we're gonna do it, and then I'm gonna get Fairy Alpha into my hand. Yeah. Okay. Good combo. That's a good combo. I don't see the entire picture of the combo I'm doing ahead of time when I'm doing it. So I don't think I'm being super clever. I mean, I am, but without actually being super clever, if that makes sense. Anyway, defense position. So, let's do this. Let's do this right now. So, who do we want to... I think it should be red layer, maybe? Yes. I think I have a game plan right now, but... Do I? Do I have a game plan? Do I know what I'm doing here? Not quite. I'm not quite doing it right, am I? Or let me see. If we can special summon blue layer, then we're set, I think. We're gonna get the king. We're gonna get the giant robot out here right now. Yeah. We're gonna get the Gattai. We're gonna do the assembly of the mecha into the giant robot right now. That's what we want out of any Super Quan deck. Yes. Maximum potential, baby. I'm going to discard Dash Blossom and Joyous Spring, actually. I'm also going to do that, but first XC summons. Aeroboros, we saw this earlier today in the gacha section of the stream. Alright, now time to use the effect right here. First we're going to discard Fairy Alpha. I want that trap card with me. And I mean, the way I'm going to summon King Grey Magnus here, unless maybe it gets prevented. They could have Nibiru the Primal Beam for all I know, I don't know. But, yeah. King Grey Magnus is gonna do an Ash Blossom on them, pretty much. Sort of. With some differences. If you see your opponent discard one of these hand traps, you know they have a very good freaking reason to do so, so you should be afraid. I would be. You see the Super Sentai team assembling the giant robot, be afraid. Be very, very, very afraid. Yes. Let's do it. Well, the first ever duel on the stream and we do this. Oh yeah, we may still lose it, counters will still happen maybe, but... Kansen, King Grey Magnus. I need to learn the actual Japanese name of this card, don't I? And this trap card is gonna be an insurance policy, maybe? To help me out a little bit. One of the ways you can counter King Grey Magnus is to just have more attack than King Grey Magnus himself, itself. That card helps with that, depending on what happens here. But alright, we have to pay attention, or attempt to pay attention. Let's see how things go. Okay. Good idea to use Mystical Space Typhoon on the card. I'm not gonna activate it, right? I mean, I wanted to activate it maybe because then it would count as a trap card that's activated even after it gets destroyed. Because it's gonna activate it first. So then the lifetime challenge of activate X number of trap cards is gonna figure into it. Okay, Fusion Summon. Big Fusion Summon incoming. Red Eyes Fusion. We may want to avoid a Goon. Let's set Red Eyes Dragoon or some sort, right? King Grey Magnus locks them away from being able to do a lot. But yeah. I gotta remember that the first effect where I make them shuffle their card into the deck only applies during the main phase. Can be either of the main phases, but if they switch to the battle phase, it's gonna be too late to do that now. So yeah. Okay. Mage power. I'm gonna need to... Okay, let's try to do this and see what comes of it. I want to detach white layer because we want to bring another Fairy Alpha from the deck, so at least we can activate that effect. Well, let's see what happens, because I gotta target this one and remove it from the field. Okay, yeah, they can't respond. A bit overpowered, yeah, right? It's just, I need to read the effect because it felt like they maybe could have responded. When a card effect is activated, it targets a card you control. You can send one equipped card you control to the graveyard and negate the activation if you do destroy that card. I think they weren't controlling that equipped card they were attempting to activate. Before it could actually activate, I did that effect, so there was nothing they could do. There was no equipped card they were actually controlling yet. After that, they would have been able to, though. They're getting connection failed. I almost... If we win because we see the connection failed message from them, I don't know if I want to count it. Anyway, let's try Fairy Alpha in here. We still want to establish a presence on the field with more Super Quan cards. I don't want to detach a material out of Kingrave Magnus right now, but it's not the end of the world if I do. It's just... We're going to lose the Ash Blossom effect it has, basically. But we're still going to have the most important effect, which is that it does not get affected by effects unless it's a Super Quan card as well. So, let's have red, blue, and green. Let's try it like that. I should try something with black layer, right? Just keep not being sure about what its effect actually is. Okay, red layer in attack position. Somebody will be added back from the graveyard. I think perhaps it should be blue layer, but no. I mean... It's gonna be the trap card, actually. It's gonna be the trap card. Because it's gonna be helpful to have it. I'm not gonna activate green layer's effect. I will, however, activate blue layer's effect. It's gonna be needed. Send herself back. Send that back. Send the field card back. Let's send those back to the deck right there. Better safe than sorry. I might counter that. I don't know. I think we maybe want to maximize damage right here. So, I don't know. What should we do here? I am not gonna use Kingrave Magnus' effect. Let's attack with red layer and see what comes of this. Okay. Direct attack! Giant robot direct attack. Or, let's see what they activate. Nothing there. They may know what card I'm setting here. Let's have Magnus layer there. Not summoning double ACU Sky Thunder. If I used another Xyz card, that may have been it. They have a lot of old school cards. Maybe a deck that's not top of the meta right now or anything. Yeah, they didn't have a complete extra deck either. Kind of an old school deck, but kind of is the key word because they did have some more modern cards like that Fusion. More modern than some of these other cards are. I mean, that Golding attack force that they have, that's old. Classic, you might say, but you know, difficult to work with today's standards. A Metal Morph situation, alright. Yeah, because we had those Red Ice Metal decks. This is one of those, I think. But the recent Legend Anthology, we did it in a previous stream not that long ago. Yeah, last month, this year. That was a January stream. One of the first streams of the year, I think. Yeah. But another great day for Master Dueling. We'll see if we use a Dark Magician deck. Either way, the Dark Magician vibes have been here. Metal Morph. Yeah, and they had things that helped equip cards. They might counter me. They might counter me very strongly because as long as they have more attack than Kingrave Magnus, they're set. But now I have my trap card insurance policy again. So, we're gonna make it gain 1200 attack. Kingrave Magnus. What is 3600 plus 1200? 4800, I think? Yeah. So it gets 4800 attack. Bat to the face. I mean, no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna lose red layer and we're gonna have an effect from the graveyard. The fact that there's graveyard effects also, you know, makes me be okay with this. Let us have white layer here. Immediately in attack position, actually. That will do. They're not gonna attack again, are they? I don't think so. So, yeah. Let's do that. Okay, let's activate this now. Well, actually, they only have Metal Morph there. Nothing to worry about. But, yeah. Let's equip that now. Orenotan Duro. In another duel, maybe I shouldn't do that. Oh, and then... yes. This can be really good, too. We're not gonna summon Black Layer, not like that anyway. Well, I'm gonna activate the effect now. Let's finish this. Let's finish this right away. Yeah, okay. I think I know what I'm gonna do here. Let me use Metal Morph. That returns to the deck right there. Thank you. Let us end this right here. Shall we? Saigo no attack! Super Sentai Hisatsu Waza! Let's end the duel right away. What was the other effect this thing had? Oh, yeah, we can make 3 attacks during each battle phase this turn. Yeah. Sorry, 3 attacks each? Each battle phase implies there's more than one battle phase. That doesn't make sense, but wow, what a fantastic victory. One of the best kinds of situations I can be in with that deck. Are you kidding me? Great way to begin the stream. When it comes to the duels anyway. At the very least, let's get out of the B bronze rank. Let's not be a bronze B anymore. Alright. Quantum Sentai Layer, man. Still killing it. Still killing it. Let's get some challenge gems here. Some reward gems from challenges, I mean. Oh yeah, there's still 2 more duels I could do in solo mode. 1 more card gets destroyed here, okay. Yeah, the secret, like, these are what I mean by lifetime challenges. Lifetime. Is there one where you have to activate a trap card? Because there was one, right? Let me see. Activate a trap card. So that's why I maybe should have activated that. I'm not sure if it would have counted as the activation, but like, we activate it and then it keeps counting towards this. Every little bit counts. Every little bit counts. When I get to 1500, that's 50 gems. That's a nice crown. Well, what a charming thing. A charming crown like that, I can always welcome. But yeah, I have 1000 gems now. It means I can go for 10 packs of something if I so wish. I don't know if I want to do that. Let me take a quick bio break for now though, Tajigen. As we do 3 minutes of ads in the purple dimension, I should refill my water. I am pretty much running out of it, so I'll see if I can do that too. But we won't be long otherwise, alright? Let's actually duel now. We had a lot of gacha that first hour. Let's do more dueling in this next hour when we come back. Maybe, unless I'm doing deck building with Dark Magician, we shall see. Stay tuned. Yomatase shimashita. Thanks for waiting, Tajigen. It was a bit longer than I wanted it to be. Man, maybe it's because it's the first stream of the week. I have even more hyper energy than usual. It's already been like that. It is the excitement of what's going on with the gacha already. What happened today already, but it's really funny because today has been a very busy day for me. You know, no rest for the weary kind of day for me. With other work before the stream and all that. And by busy, I mean... busy in itself can mean all sorts of things, but it's the kind of busy that on top of being, well, busy, right? Doing thing after thing after thing. How to phrase it? It's the kind of busy where I'm dealing with very dense situations, dense information almost, that requires a lot of my brain power. And I thought I was gonna come into the stream just kind of tired. Do my best to do my usual energy, but more towards the okay, I'm forcing it side of things. But well, maybe because there was a bit of a break in between things, I guess. But before starting the stream. But I mean, no, there wasn't really. What did I do? I mean, I did pre-stream stuff like the tweet, the post for it, and then preparing all the things, and yeah. But no, it wasn't that. But you know, like when you read a paragraph and something that's very dense, and like this isn't coming from a book that you can just read in one go. No, you need to stop at each and every paragraph, right? And I thought I would be tired because of that. You know why else I'm making that comparison? Because I finally started Last Man in London by Olaf Stapledon, my beloved, my dear Olaf Stapledon, who has written my favorite book of all time, Star Maker. Also Last and First Man, an important one. Last Man in London is a sequel of sorts to Last and First Man. That's even more of a direct sequel than Star Maker is. Basically, Last and First Man is a future history of humanity. Man refers to humanity in this case. You have to remember, you have to realize it's from 1930. So using man for the whole race is something done a lot back then. But 2 billion years into the future, I mean, across those years, it doesn't just skip 2 billion years right off the bat. Like, you see the entirety of it, its evolution, all of that. Last Man in London pretty much continues with the 18th man, the last man, because eventually humanity, or the evolution of humanity, goes extinct, basically. Did I say basically twice? Also, sorry if that was a spoiler. But it's more of that character communicating to the people of the present, or at least at the time that book was written / published. Star Maker is the entire history of the cosmos and beyond. And it's amazing, and the scale, and I love it so much. I love it to bits. But I've known these two books that have just been so transcendental and so important to me for over a decade now, for so freaking long now. And I never did read Last Man in London. There's a lot of other Olaf Stapledon stuff I haven't read, but to be fair, I don't know if I'm gonna like it as much. There's this book called Series: A Fantasy of Love and Discord, which is about a dog that pretty much gains full intelligence and sentience and speech and things like that. Gets kind of depressing from the look of it. And Odd John, who is pretty much a human that becomes smarter than the entire population of Earth, kind of like that, but doesn't get understood because of it, and again, gets kind of depressing from the look of it. A lot of what Olaf Stapledon writes can get a bit depressing, depending on how you see it, but there's also good things. The good outweighs the bad, so to speak, in universe, in my opinion. But it's like, you know, minor spoiler for Last and First Man, maybe even Star Maker. Basically, humanity as it is right now is not capable of achieving certain things. They need to evolve, and by evolving, I mean humanity as it is now to those later humanities is what a Neanderthal, what a Homo habilis, Homo erectus is to humanity right now, to Homo sapiens, right? But anyway, I'm digressing here. Last Man in London. It's like, yeah, I forgot because it's been a while since I've read new Olaf Stapledon content. Like, content that's new to me that I've never read before from him. How much I have to stop at each paragraph. The only other author who's ever done that for me is Tolkien. In a very different way, though, because I think it's a lot of a lot of vocabulary about scenery and description like that, either relating to landscape or also vocabulary maybe for clothing and things like that. There's a lot of like obscure vocabulary or specific vocabulary for those things that I don't know until I finally see it in a book like this, a novel or prose or something like that. So Tolkien's descriptions of landscapes, places are always so thick in a good way. This is all density, very deep density, so dense but in a good way, right? But yeah, his descriptions are so freaking dense that each paragraph takes me a while to have it sink in. I may need to reread it several times, you know? As much as I'm gripped by what I'm reading. I'm not going through 100 pages in a day, let's say, when I usually do. Yeah, like, what was it? Yeah, at the end of last year, start of this year, I traveled just a little bit. And I got, in one of those travels, what was it? 6 hours of travel for one of those routes. And in those 6 hours, I read over 150 pages of another book that I started and I haven't finished yet, and I already started another one. But anyway, I cannot recommend All I've Stapled It enough, or at least for me, well, it's just transcendental stuff that is so freaking good. Let us continue for now, though, with Quantal Sentai Layer Man. Before I forget, however, I did want to change some things here, didn't I? We may still go for Dark Magician stuff, but for now we continue like this. Yeah, I'm gonna remove this. Dogmatica Cathedral, Memories of an Ancient Duel. Mate's base is gonna remain the same, though. Protector, though. Do we want the Dark Magician Protector? Well, I definitely want to change that one. Secrets of Dark Magic. Yeah, that's the new one we got. Oh, wait! The Star Ham. Nah, something like that is tokusatsu enough, especially with that belt. I'm gonna use that. Alright. I don't remember when I got that or what I got that from, if I bought it or what, but it's welcome. Wait, I think I maybe even got it last stream. I don't know. No, yeah, we saw that it looked kind of fancy and I spent 100 gems on that, and I think so, yeah. Well, there you go. Might have to try another duel. I don't think this one is happening. Okay. You see the shenanigans that happen? That's like on not on my end. Or at least I don't think so. 2 emergency teleports. Very alpha, very zeta, and black layer. Oh, this music. Is the music always this? For this field? This is amazing. Last time I used this, they didn't have this song for it. It's been a while, I think. Or I thought it depended on... look at Maxi! The only Maxi they have on their deck. Let's see. We're gonna special summon here first, and Maxi is not gonna come from that. We're gonna discard... Should I discard the other emergency teleport? Give me a second. Yeah, I'll send the other one. Black layer is to be summoned face up. I'm gonna have to see its effects. They're gonna be able to draw a lot of cards because I think we still want to try our usual combo instead of limiting things because, you know, they got their maxi effect activated. No, does black layer have an effect I can use? Oh, okay. Shouldn't I have been able to summon one Super Quantal Mech Beast Xyz monster from Black Layer's effect? It never prompted me for that. Well, anyway, I can do this with Fairy C10. Let's do Fairy Alpha first, though. Let's do Fairy Alpha's effect first. Its usual effect. I think we don't want blue layer. Red, white, and green? Let's try that. Maybe I should have done another blue layer, actually. Oh well. Red layer, okay. I don't need to do attack position there, I think. Let's activate red layer's effect. What are we adding from the graveyard? Fairy Alphan. Yeah, we should get Fairy Alphan back into the hand. Green no, white layer's effect. Yeah. No, I should have gotten green layer in my hand. That was my bad. I will not activate this effect from the graveyard, though. Either way. I was not gonna do it. Oh, okay. Fairy Alphan and Fairy Alphan, fine. If anything, I can discard Fairy Alphan, maybe. Where is this gonna take us, though? Well... I got an idea. Let me see if it's able to work. I just want to do this. And a nice royal finish I have here on this bad boy. The alternate giant robot. I just love it. Blue layers effect. Should I activate it? Should I activate it? I will not activate for now. Red layers, no, black layer effect. Yeah, I'll be able to add a spell card. Red layers effect, I can still activate. And we're gonna have white layer on the field now. And if I can still summon Very Zetan and then... Yeah, okay. Yeah, we can get Luster Rex out here. And that's gonna help a little bit. More than a little bit. The Magna Carrier is gonna help as well, though we're not gonna use it right now, I think. Then... Or should we use it right now? I'm thinking we should, because if I summon Fairy Zetan in a special way like this, there's gonna be yet another special summon to give them a lot of cards in their hand. Yeah! You either allow your opponent to get a lot of cards in their hand because they activate Max C, but you do your full combo, or as full of a combo as you can do. Or you limit your summons, which is not good for you, but, you know, your opponent doesn't get to draw that many cards to then do nasty things to you on the next turn. Let's put this face down right there. Because that's gonna be my turn. What was Luster Rex effect again? It was about effects, right? Target one effect monster on the field, negate its effects until the end of this turn. It needs to be on the field, though. They got a lot of cards in their hand. We got some good luck last time, now we got some bad luck. Now that Maxi is limited to only one, we still got the one Maxi on their first, going second, first turn hand, you know, right away. But anyway. Oh yeah, equal to their own level or rank by 300. They lose attack and defense. There's no level or rank to a linked monster. Oh man. Let me see. I'm gonna try this. It's gonna negate its effects, so it's gonna gain its attack back, but I won't be able to do much with it afterwards. Anyways, white layers effect. Let's activate it. And yeah, and then Magna Formation. Yeah, we may activate it yet. Okay, the attack still went through. I thought they might have gotten a prompt of whether they still wanted to do that attack or not. But okay. I'm surprised they haven't done more. I don't know what kind of deck they're using. 10 cards on the side deck. Okay. Maybe another old school casual one. I'm gonna activate this already so I don't forget. And yeah, okay. Yeah, because then, as long as I attach something to Luster Rex, it will be able to attack. The sooner we attack with it, the better, so we can get double ACU Sky Thunder here, but maybe that's not what we're gonna do. Nevertheless, very Alphan, we're gonna try to do after this turn. We got this bad boy here, King Blaster Magna, though. I love it. Green layer, okay. I am not going to normal summon you. I am going to normal summon Very Alphan first, do the same effect, or attempt to do the same effect we did last time. Call of the Haunted! What's with these two decks that both had Call of the Haunted? Something with Dark Magician right there. But okay. Yeah, because I need Luster Rex ideally with a white layer. But that's alright. Yeah, not the time to use Fairy Zetan's effect. Let's do this. We are gonna choose... We should choose a white layer again, but this time it's blue. Red and white. Yeah. If blue goes to the graveyard, we have to activate her effect right away. Right away. Alright, blue is indeed going to the graveyard. Maybe I won't... No, I won't activate that effect. Maybe I should have, but I'll just do this. And then red layer's own effect is also gonna come into play. All of you here, return to the deck. I'll have black layer return to the deck as well. Yeah, we'll just do that. But red layer's effect, yeah, we definitely want to do. And yeah, I'll have blue layers summoned here. It's just ideally we get King Grey Magnus, but we may not be able to do that. I need... I need somebody else summoned here. Let me see. I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna use Magna Carry's effect to do the Xyz summons I'm about to do, so let's just do this. First of all, let's get Gramples here. Let's summon... Oh yeah, and I can get that Link, Underworld Goddess. Yeah, that was her name. I will get to draw a card thanks to the effect of the alternate mecha, the alternate giant robot. Let's go. Let's go. Gramples. Oh, Metaverse, okay. But yeah. We're gonna attach that white layer right there. Oh yeah, I forget it can be done from the hand as well. That's important to note. And okay, nothing else to it but to attack Dark Magician here. Wait. Yeah, okay, okay. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. With Luster Rex. I think I might replace Grand Pulse right there instead of Luster Rex, though I might regret it, but... Sky Thunder is about to come up. Direct to attack. Oh yeah, actually... Yeah, okay, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. Maybe I should have attached another material to Grand Pulse, but screw it. Let's do it like this. Sky Sanda. I'm gonna set Metaverse just to... Yeah, it might be a space at least, because I don't need it. Unless I do lose the field card, then I will need it. I mean... Yeah. We have different giant robots in here, but we got them. And I mean, by giant robot, I mean one that's not like this is a giant robot as well, but one that's more like a humanoid-looking robot. I mean, bipedal, hands and arms. Or one that is assembled like that. I love the Super Sentai base deck so much. What do we want to do in response to that, by the way? I want to activate Luster Rex again. I'm being a bit cheeky here, but I'm gonna negate its effect. Best to do that. Best to do that, I think. Okay, yeah, because I can still give Luster Rex materials, and I might want to do that. Then White Layer's effect, we're always gonna activate that from the graveyard. No matter what the situation is, we always want to do that. Always. Always. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get Green Layer down there next turn, maybe, and... They're negated until the end of the turn, right? So yeah, they won't be able to do that. I don't usually get to use Luster Rex effect like this, you know, so effectively, I think. I think we're doing decently with that. In the meantime, give me a second. Checking some stream things here. Okay, I think they actually surrendered right there. I'm gonna count it as a win. I think that was a genuine leaving the game from there. You never know, something could have happened, but... Alright, ascending through the ranks. Let's get to silver, shall we? Let's see if we can get there soon. Yeah, let's just go for it. Go for it! Na 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 na. Believe in Nexus. Look at these classic monsters, Dark Magician and Jinso, facing each other. Alright. We won the last 2 coin tosses and we got to go first both times, right? That was great. This is the time of Dark Magician. Doesn't mean things like Blue Eyes are gonna be left forgotten either. Where Dark Magician goes, Blue Eyes tends to be nearby and vice versa. A lot of the time. That dual field, yeah. I think this is the first time I faced somebody using it. Look at those dinos. I know you're there somewhere. Yeah, there you are. Let's activate all the things. Let's activate all the things. It's fun. Alright, time to be reasonable, maybe? Time to attempt reason with you. Oh, okay. I wanted to see, you know, the effects of the field and all that. I'm not gonna count this as a win in the dual record. I get silver rank, I guess, but we're not counting it as part of the record. Of course, all the rewards are welcome. Thank you very much. Let's receive some others here. I'll check the dual pass another time. Let's receive these here. Okay. Well, let's do it at silver now. Let's see what decks we're gonna encounter. It's gonna get more and more meta, potentially. I don't mind either way. Beautiful Dark Magician coin. Yes, I hope they give more. Just be able to purchase coins on their own, you know? Also that. And more binders, but don't make them time limited. Or well, what were they called? Collection log files or collector's file? Yeah. Where did I get the word log from? I'm not sure. Now this hand would have been a lot better going first. Ohime, the Manifested Mikanko. Some of those got support recently, right? I recall Mikanko or something like that came out of some of the RNG we did earlier today, I think. I don't know anything about this archetype. Let them do their combos. As it looks right now, there's not much I can do with this hand, actually. Alpha Spike. Let me see. We should try to establish a presence of, like, 3 monsters on the field. And it's possible, because if I summon green layer, then I can summon blue layer, then Backseating can special summon itself, and then I do Alpha Spike. The problem is being negated or something like that, you know. While we're doing that, but yeah, because, you know, shuffle as many cards. Look at the effect. If you control 3 or more super quantum monsters with different names, shuffle as many cards your opponent controls as possible into the deck. Then your opponent special summons 1 monster from the extra deck, ignoring the summoning conditions. That is the big catch, but still. You can manage this guy 1 super quantum alpha from grave, activate 1 super quantum mech ship magna carrier from your deck. Okay, they got 1 other fancy monsters. Yeah, we want to leave auto close on though, still. Forget it doesn't work for that. I gotta get this dual field, by the way. I like it. But we gotta save those jams. What was it? Oh yeah, the dual pass. If we got to at least level 50, I would spend money on the premium version, whatever the name is for a premium version. Why do you have 0 attack and defense? I don't like that. You are with special animation. Let me see. Equipped cards cannot destroy by battle. Your opponent takes any battle damage you would have taken from battle involved in this card. Oh yeah, we saw these two before. Okay, I remember. We had that, we summoned King Ray Magnus and they still killed us with this. Or no, wait, they used the Kaiju first. Their effect would have still taken place though, even with King Ray Magnus immunity though. That in a way would have been a good counter too. But okay, let's see. Let's see if we can do our thing here. I will, of course, get the ship. I should get it. Then Backseating, we wanted to match the level of Grand Pulse, or I mean, blue layer, so we can maybe get Grand Pulse. Wait, what? Oh, it needs to be Super Quantum monsters, and this is Super Quantal, not Quantum. Ugh, I messed up, maybe. Oh well. What can I do then? Is there much I can do here? I don't think so. I can maybe destroy one of these. The equipped monster can be destroyed by card effects. We want the Magna Carrier right here, but Alpha Call, Appeal. Well, let's get an Xyz monster right there, shall we? What was the attack of Grand Pulse again? Because I may want to actually attack, so I can get double ACU Sky Thunder, you know? I don't know. Even if I receive the battle damage, I might want to do that. First of all, though, we'll detach 1 material. It should not be the blue layer material, it should be this one here. You go away, or at least I attempt to have you go away. Because, yeah. I'm gonna receive the battle damage from this, but I don't mind. I mean, if it's only 1800 and nothing else goes on, we'll be fine, but let's see now. I want double ACU Sky Thunder. We need to have an Xyz monster attack, that's the thing. Yeah, on the same spot. To the far left right there. Let's see where this takes us. We don't want to use its effect right now, I think. I think I will set Metaverse maybe as a bait, because if I'm going to activate double ACU Sky Thunder's effect, we don't want to have that many cards on the field. Yeah, Green Layer might be in trouble there, but okay. Ideally, we're activating double ACU's effect. I mean, I don't think Uzuhime, by default, on its own card description, makes it immune to double ACU Sky Thunder's effect. So I don't know. Okay, well, you're targeting it for something. I gotta try to activate the effect now. I could see what it is, but, you know, we don't want to take too long either. It would be within the time limit if I'd read the description of that, maybe, but... Oh, and you know what? I'm gonna activate Metaverse. So we have the Lifetime Trap Card Activation Challenge furthered. And also, I get to have another Magnet Carrier on my hand that will still be helpful. It would be a waste otherwise. Let's have 2 of them, if possible. Hello, Moody. Good to see you. They're having connection issues. If we win right here, there's no way I'm gonna count this. This could go either way. No. I don't want the duel to end like that. Call by the grave. Okay. Well, you gotta activate your thing. I mean, before it goes away. Oh, that's a good idea, actually. That's a good idea now that I think about it. Yeah. It's good to see you, Moody. Oh, doing that to my blue layer is lethal, but okay. Yeah, we don't activate it. We get it into the hand. It's gonna get chaotic on the field right here. Oh, yes, I forgot. It got its new animation. Not that new anymore, but it's been a while since I've seen that. Oh, that blasted animation. So cool. So cool. We're gonna activate Green Layer's effect, though. I will discard... one of the ships. I might regret that, but... I didn't want to lose Alpha and Spike, because... I don't know. So what was the targeting for? Okay, this is equipped to it as an equipped spell. What does it do? If an equipped card becomes... No. What does it do? I'm kind of skimming through it. Whatever. Let them do their thing. We'll find out the hard way, maybe. Black Layers effect... So let's activate its effect because it seems to be a good idea. Anytime they activate an effect, I can special summon it from my hand. I guess I'll have to discard this now. I forget that I have to discard something. But alright, I feel like Alpencoal Appeal may still be a good idea to keep. We'll see where it goes now. Yeah, this duel though. Let's try an Xyz monster right now, but... I think it needs to be Lost to Rex. Yeah. Oh, but I mean, I gotta remember, I don't have its effect as a quick effect. I don't know if we're getting much out of this, but anyway. The card we use is Xyz material, just, yeah, that will help a little bit at least. I don't know. No, I was thinking of Lost to Rex so I can negate their monster's effect. Okay, Double ACU Sky Thunder continues to be targeted. This time I can see what's going on without having to read, of course. Nevertheless, establishing a presence on my field is still a good idea. We're defending ourselves. We have some nice counters here. Black Layers counters. Maybe I should have gone for Ouroboros then, because I would have been able to have Green Layer as a material, and therefore I would have been able to use this effect as a quick effect, which may not be able to do much, but its effect is to have a monster go face down. And that might have been helpful against them. So let's keep it in mind. I keep forgetting what Black Layer can do sometimes. This is a very complete Mikanko deck from the look of it, by the way. I've yet to see many cards that are not Mikanko related in some way. We're about to get attacked and receive a lot of damage in all sorts of ways right here. 2700, 2700, and imagining the effect is the same right here. 3700 times 2 is more than 6200, I think. So yeah. Yeah, okay, you can attack again. I'm guessing this other one right here also had that effect. Yeah, you take no damage from battle. If this card is not equipped with an equipped card, cannot be destroyed by battle, and your opponent takes any battle damage you would have taken from battles involving this card. Yeah, it would have been the same thing right there. That just happened right there. It should auto-close itself. Sorry, didn't mean to have it open over that. But I think you could tell what happened. Okay, I'm getting more familiarized with Mikanko. Alright. Onwards. We did well in that duel. because I learned well with what we got out of Super Quant right there, and I could have used the counters better. Next time, Ouroboros is just... I underestimate Ouroboros' effect, man. Ouroboros can only turn a monster face down. It doesn't feel like that can do a lot, but that would have been helpful there. Of course, if it got negated, nothing I could do about it, but the same could apply to other more useful effects. Okay. Reasoning going first is good. Green Layer going first is decent. Fairy Alpha going first is good. Raigeki going first, not so good maybe, but let's try to be reasonable to get things started, shall we? Well, maybe I should use these two as parts of my dual field. Right, maybe I should have done that. Remind me, I should change it. I don't even know if I have them, come to think of it. Oh, my Magna Carry got lost there. That's not good. Okay, Black Layer. Can I activate your effect right away, right there? Yes. No, I can't because I don't have anything from in my graveyard. That's why it didn't go into effect. Let me see, because I think I can activate the effect of Fairy Alpha even if I summon Green Layer this way, right? Well, it might get negated. If so, it might be a good idea to get Magna Carrier. And there I will get Ouroboros. But alright. No, what I keep thinking it's gonna do is that it's not gonna let me activate Fairy Alpha's effect. But that's when I use Red Layer to summon it from the graveyard. Yeah. Why do I keep seeing the weird connection fail thingy on every duelist I'm facing? What the hell? Anyway, yeah. We want to do the RNG thing. Maybe I should have done the other thing, but no, I don't think so. I don't think so. White, green, and red, maybe? I think it should be these three, yes. I'm not sure. Well, whatever. It's gonna be difficult getting Kinggrave Magnus out here. Okay, Red Layer on the field. Will allow me to have a card on my hand, so that's good, I think. Green Layer. Yes. No. Yes. I don't see any reason why we should have had White Layer added to the hand, I think, but... I don't know. If we're using Magna Carrier in a moment here, though, I need to discard someone. It's gonna have to be Green Layer right there. Green Layer discarded for Green Layer, and then I should discard Fairy Alpha maybe, or even that Raigeki. I'm thinking Raigeki. But then maybe I should go for this. I think I should go for this, actually. Let's try that first. I think I can still special summon with Red Layer's other effect from the graveyard, and let's see where this takes us. Yeah. This time I want it to be White Layer. And I will not activate that effect of Green Layer from the graveyard. And yeah, that other effect of Black Layer. My goodness, yeah, I'm remembering my effects. Just big brain time. Bear with us, Tajigen. We're figuring it out. We're doing well, all things considered. I don't need to see the entire picture. There's a reason I'm still saying these are casual duels in many ways. I'm having fun this way either way. No, especially when, like, that last Mikanko duel, I was able to do so much as a counter in response, and it's usually not gonna be like that when you're on the losing end, when you're on the receiving end of your opponent's combo. So yeah, what to add from the hand, though? I'll make you do this one. I'm forgetting the specific effects right now, but that's okay. White Layer, you come here. Magna Carrier. Well, what are we gonna discard, actually? Actually, wait, we're gonna use this thing right here. We may discard Raigeki after all. Let's do this first. Let's do this right here. With a different original attribute. Blue Layer, I think, should do it. Yeah, we're killing it with this combo, actually. There's potential here. There's potential. Yeah. Blue Layer's effect. Give me something great to discard right here. I think I know what it's gonna be. Or do I? I'm gonna try this one. Putting it on the graveyard like that, probably a good idea. It's gonna be discarded. For Magna Carrier's effect's sake. I am still not gonna get Kinggrave Magnus, I think, but yeah. I might regret it, but I'm gonna discard Raigeki. Or no, wait. Should I? Either that or Green Layer. No, I don't know. Well, first of all, let's discard Alpha Spike. White Layer. Oh, wait, we're gonna draw more cards from the effect we're about to use right here. What am I saying? Lot I'm doing to set up my combo. Thanks for being patient. My opponent, I mean, I'm saying that to my opponent. They can't hear me. Still, the sentiment is there. Oh, well, somehow they can hear me. I don't know. They might be watching the stream. I think they can see my name. I can't see it because I have the option, but it doesn't apply the other way. Do we wanna... yeah, I wanna discard Magna Formation right there. We're gonna draw another card after this. That's the beauty of it. If I can have some way of summoning another different Super Quan Mecha, that's what's gonna make the difference. But if not, then we did really good things. That combo I don't usually get to do. I don't usually get to use this Link alternate giant robot or this Super Sentai team so effectively. As effectively as we've done it today. This is one of the most effective uses I've made of it on this duel. It hasn't been the only duel like this today. Okay, Black Layer. Black Layer. Can I use your effect to special summon you? Not anymore. This is just... okay. Yes, sadly I don't see another way to get another... okay. That's the end of the turn. I have a couple of quick effects I can use right there. To destroy a spell or trap card, and the other is to negate a monster's effects while it's face up on the field, or... forget how it was phrased for Luster Rex, but okay. We did decently. Whatever... partly RNG based on what I drew, maybe. Partly, me going deeper with this deck, right? Learning it better, being more big brain about... Ooh, Photon? Photon? Are we about to see Galaxy stuff? Galaxy Ice? Galaxy... oh, okay. I am happy to face this sort of deck. Yes. Let's go for it. Actually, maybe based on the structure deck, right? We used it last time. Either in a casual duel or in an AI duel or both, I can't remember. We should try that today with a Dark Magician deck. I just want to copy a recipe though, mostly. Galaxy Ice Cloud Dragon, I remember you. What was your effect exactly though? I already forgot. Right. Okay. Special summon somebody. Well, speaking of special summoning, let me do Black Layer's effect right off the bat. And who's in the graveyard? Okay. Yeah. I'm learning how to better use Black Layer. I think maybe we want a third Black Layer after all. Well, it is a UR, so there is that problem. I should discard Green Layer still. So yeah, you're in defense mode. Just to be on the safe side. And if I can still use this special effect, then we can get either Ouroboros or Magna Liger. Magna Liger is a better option, because I'm about to maybe activate the effect on it. I'm not gonna use that Green Layer effect though. There's a lot going on my field right now in terms of my Sentai Mecha. Mecha no naka, na 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 na, na 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 na. Kore wa himitsu no na na. Jaka, 4人のサイボーグ。若干電撃隊. Didn't I say this last time? We also sang it last time. I'm ironically singing the theme of a Super Sentai that did not have a giant robot. Well, they did have plenty of mecha, that's for sure. Seriously, I feel like they could make a killer Super Sentai card game. They've already kind of done that with Rider, or at least they've had it also in Battle Spirits. But, well, let me attempt something here. One might say it's too early for this, but I don't want it to become the battle phase already. Let's do this with Black Layer first. I want you out of my field. I don't want you destroying one of my Xyz. Super Quan Mega, ideally. We'll see. Yeah, we should detach Black Layer and not Red Layer. Did Black Layer have an effect from the graveyard I can activate right now? Or, let me see. Yes, I can add one Super Quan spell from my deck to my hand. No, Black Layer really was great support, and I think instead of having 3... Did I end up having 3 blue layers? Yeah, we want to have... Hold on. I'll add another Magna Carrier. I'm feeling a bit sweaty just having one maybe, and no. Insurance policy. I'm gonna have another one. Another one. So alright. Because I have everything I need for the King. King Grey Magnus. Alright. Do I want to count this as a win? Should we count this as a win? Because I don't think we should. We had a very strong field right there. I feel like that might have been a genuine surrender, but screw it. I'm gonna count it as a win because it feels like I had a very strong thing set up right there. We were about to do a beautiful combo, get in the Gattai, the Super Sentai Gattai, King Grey Magnus. But yeah, just imagine all the different like things, all the different like little mecha, little like gadgets and things, all as a card of some sort. Toei has been doing card games out of a single franchise in so many ways. Dragon Ball, Digimon. I feel like they should all blend them into their own card game. Battle Spirits kind of did that, but then I just want to see Super Sentai as a big presence in card games. Maybe on this hiatus that it has, it can still remain alive in that way. Besides big cinemas that it's still gonna have, I think. I wonder if we'll still get 10 years after or 20 years after for some of them. For example, this year... Oh my goodness, it's already 10 years after for Zyuohger, 2016. Then next year is already 10 years after for Q Ranger, my favorite Sentai ever. What is time? Baby, don't hurt me. I know the original is What is Love, but it works as well. Baby, don't hurt me no more. Because this passage of time is hurting me, baby. Let me have some water here. Man, sorry, I bumped into my my arm from a microphone. What was I gonna do? We have a decent amount of gems now. I have enough gems to buy the 3 copies of that new Dark Magician of Chaos variant structure deck. And that's why I went out of there, not just for rewards, but to see what we may be able to get. Can I? No, this ain't it. This ain't it. It's where was the public deck search? Can I search for a deck based on the recent things we got? I don't have a deck code or anything, but what about this? Somebody seems to have done something with the new cards. What are these two right here? This is definitely a Dark Magician deck. It mostly seems to be based on... Yeah, okay, I think it's based on this new structured deck we got recently. The Goon, Red Astar Dragoon, Gladiator Beast stuff, the first Dark Lord, ooh. Black Rose Dragon. Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's vibes, let's go. Na 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 na. Believe in Nexus! Oh, this Sprite deck might have a potential. I forget that I have a lot of Sprite cards. Oh, there's a code campaign going on right now. I should probably share my code with you, Tajigen. I forget how it works, but I think you have to like use my code or... let me see right here. What did it say again? Yeah, it's a structured deck giveaway. So yeah, tell your friends who are new to or those who are returning to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel your campaign code. Do check out my campaign code, by the way. Right here. 2CCD55FB. Let me copy and paste it. Check out my campaign code to Tajigen. Let me see if I can pin that actually. Wait, I'm a dummy. I didn't actually type it. No, wait. Wait, I didn't actually type the campaign code. Oh, check it out! The invisible code! Chotto matte kudasai. Let's actually put the code in the message. Okay, we can do it like that. And yeah, I can just replace the current pin message right there. Pin the message right there. Sorry, give me a second. Checking something off screen for a moment. a second. Let me PRP quickly. Okay. You know, we were about to maybe come up on the BRB screen here for a moment. That is the wrong screen. I think the neighbors are loud today too. The walls have been very thin lately, I feel like. Or at least, yeah. Just in case you hear them, just in case you hear background speech or something. Hopefully it's not picking it up though. I think I will always be maybe in some situations hearing more than what you hear, right? In general, a streamer might. Only that, or sometimes I don't hear some things you do hear because I'm hearing the game as well. Right now I am, right? But if it ever goes into a silent moment in a loading screen or what have you, right? That's a moment in which I may be hearing more than you're hearing. But yeah, we did pin the messages correctly, right? I mean, the message. Yeah. Alright. And I mean, in that time, you could see the message right here on the screen as well. The way this works, however, is that it needs to be somebody new to the game or somebody that returned after a while. Maybe I should have asked a friend of mine or somebody I know for their code because I returned recently-ish. Anyway. And even more so if they reach Bronze 4. If you reach Bronze 4. Well, the code is there just in case. I should have done it since the start of the stream, but it passed, it slipped my mind. There we go. It passed my mind, I was gonna say. Same spirit with that phrase. It's just, it slipped my mind, but I'd have to maybe just like, I don't know, copy and paste a fancy looking Dark Magician deck. It's just the search. Just Dark Magician on its own, it's a very loose way to do it, isn't it? Or is it? Let's see this deck. I don't know. 3 Ash Blossoms, okay. No. I don't want this deck. I want it to be more Dark Magician based around the whole deck. There's all sorts of things, right? They should let you name your decks. Or well, you can name them, but you can't use the name here. No, I was gonna say they should let you use the name on it. But that could be, no, that would have to be moderated. And it might be difficult. Some things might slip by the cracks. I can see why they don't do it. But, whoa, 60 cards on this bad boy. Now I'm curious. I'm gonna copy this. Oh, they have categories: Dark Magician, Magician Girl, Magician, Xyz, Fusion. Interesting. Yes, I'm probably missing some cards here. I'm intrigued by the fact that it also has 60 cards. I'm gonna say public DM deck is just the name I'm gonna give it. I mean, I can see myself taking out a few of these, but if I'm gonna do this, I feel like I gotta reduce it to 40. Just those that I don't have, for example. But we want to have this. Spell card Monster Reborn. Wow. I activate my spell card Monster Reborn. Not to be confused with Monster Reborn, the spell card. Reborn the monster. Shisha Sosein makes me very curious about the Japanese name of this card. If it was just Dark Magician with no support, I'm swapping over to Summon Skull. I don't think they have no support though here. They definitely have it. One monster in the grave is played summon into your field, but for the rest of this turn cannot technically play and activate its effects. Okay. It's interesting how they like redo some of the names here. 2 Ebon High Magicians. Now here, for the rest of this extra deck, because I kind of want to use this. I low-key want to use this one. But, no. This is why, right? It needs to have, I need to like, what's the word? Curate the deck a little bit. More than a little bit, I would say. Look, as good as Troll and Lockbird is, oh, well, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I want to have an alternate Dark Magician art here. Look at all the different ones we have already. I could have sworn there were more added to this game. And then that other one, the one and only that's not green skinned, doing this weird fancy pose. You may know the one I'm talking about. I don't know how else to describe it right now. It's not in this game. The one that is like the counterpart to this Blue Eyes art. Beautiful royal finish we have on that, by the way. It was a similar campaign, right? That gave me that Blue Eyes art. I love the black and white one. Yeah, that's another one. Not the one I was talking about, but yeah. I mean, it's one signed by My goodness, was it Kazuki Takahashi himself? The late sensei? I think maybe it was, and there was a Blue Eyes version for that as well. Yeah, I could have sworn they had that in this game, but maybe not. They'll eventually add it, they're just, you know, biding their time. Gotta make it a special thing. Just like they did for this recent one, they added. That is rare to me because Konami doesn't want people to know who makes this stuff. Goodness, never heard of that. Oh yeah, Triple Tactics Talent. Okay, let's remove some of these splashable ones as great as they are. Wanna reduce this to 40 cards if possible. Without actually looking at descriptions here. Let's see where it takes us. We're just taking a leap of faith, maybe. Yeah, Illusion of Chaos. Which one was the... Wait. Chaos form. Is that the only way we have to summon that? Because... why don't I see it in this deck? What allows it to be summoned? Am I just gonna have a bricked hand if I try that? I don't know. Screw it. Let's bring it a... No. No. Didn't mean to remove. Well, actually, screw it. Let's remove Triple Tactics Talent in favor of Chaos Form right there. Was it Soul Servant? I don't know. There's other ways to summon it, I guess. I'm forgetting what some of the cards here do. And Infinite Impermanence is out. Dark Horizon. Special summon when dark spell caster damage when they with less than or equal to the damage you took. Dark Burning Magic. Dark Magical Circle. Well, anyway, I wanted to see related cards that are like extra deck cards I can add there. No. Related cards here. Blue Eyes Shining Dragon was released before Blue Eyes Ultimate. What? I don't believe you. No way. Ultimate Dragon is like super old school. Shining Dragon I think was more recent, but I'm not sure. Okay, since we have a couple polymerizations here. Well, not Dark... no. Dark Magician plus 1 Dragon Monster. What the hell? Put it in there. This is a casual deck. Like super casual. Plus 1 kills for Black Luster Soldier Ritual Monster. We already have one of these on the deck, right? The Magician, the Knight of something. Should I just get splashable Link or Xyz monsters? That's why I wanted to see from related, but they're only gonna show you so much here, right? Oh yeah, there's a few Red Eyes. They don't have any related cards here. Screw it, I wanna have like a duel against the AI or something, just casually. In the TCG, Blue Eyes Shining Dragon was released in August 2004, whereas required fusion material Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon was released in January 2006. Wait, Ultimate Dragon was until 2006? That can't be right. Somebody changed this timeline. Somebody did something to the timeline. No. Ultimate Dragon? Or are we thinking of another Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon? You know, the 3-headed one with the 3 blue eyes fused into it. Kaiba summoned that in the anime and tried to get himself killed or, you know, or win the duel. He either dies or he wins the duel. The Pharaoh almost killed him. Didn't mean to add that. You're telling me they didn't release it afterwards. Maybe it's an OCG, TCG thing. This bad boy... No. This bad boy right here. 2006 for it. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX was already deep in his run. Maybe already on the Society of Light arc. Maybe past that when this releases for the first time. That's crazy. 20 years ago now. What? It doesn't feel right about that. Anyway, let's use that Frankenstein deck right there. Oh, we got IP Masquerina related stuff. Okay. Let's just do this one. Light and Darkness seems fair for something that's gonna bring darkness into it. Speaking of which, yeah, let's do this. Just one of these. Change decks. I didn't even give me like a formal name or something. No need for accessories. I mean, they take away accessories you have here anyway. I think even like the card protector, right? The back of a Yu-Gi-Oh card, of a Duel Monsters card, is always nice to look at anyway. The regular one, I mean. You get yourself transparent card protectors, they work just as nicely as others in my opinion. Of course it's nice to have something fancier looking. Oreno-tan Dudo. I already have something with polymerization there. Yeah. Dark Magical Circle, though. I'm gonna activate that immediately, I think. Just kind of gonna remember the effects on my own. Okay. Then I think we want another Dark Magician. Wow, look at that. Already 2 of the 3 in my hand. Like this. Soul Servant. Let me see. We don't want to use that right now. Timaeus effect. Okay. Let's send a Dark Magician to the graveyard, because from there, Soul Servant might do something nice. Timaeus on the field. What can you do from the field? See, I don't even need to use polymerization here, maybe, but... Let me see. No, we don't want to use Soul Servant right now. Let's do it from the effect of Timaeus. Yeah, because then we have this. Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight. Dark Magician, the Knight of Dragon Magic. Let's get the UR one. You and you. That's the way it needs to be. Beautiful dark magic we're doing right here. There's quite a few Dark Magicians on the graveyard now. Let's try Soul Servant and see where that takes us, shall we? Why not? Let's get the other Dark Magician on top, and then... Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. This should be interesting. We draw at least 2, maybe more. Wait, what? Only 1? Didn't I have 2 Dark Magicians on the bloody graveyard? Let me see. With different names on the field in the graveyards. Okay, no problem then. Alright, Batoru. Direct to attack. Let's set Dark Renewal. I forget what some of these things do. I just want the video game to do the effects for me, and then I get angry when an effect that should have happened, that I thought should have happened, didn't happen. But then there's a reason why it didn't happen. But I get angry anyway, and I curse the developers. Except I actually don't. I don't actually mean it. But that's the fun of it. This does make me learn in many ways. We learned good things about Black Layer now, didn't we? Dark Horizon, I just love that name and concept of that thing. Bit of cosmic stuff going on there, look at that. And it's still related to Dark Magician somehow. Okay. It all goes back to space, baby. I see this as a star cluster I am. Illusion of Chaos. Yeah, like, you may not be using it to actually get it summoned on the field, but I don't know. Palladium Oracle Mahad. Yeah. Palladium Oracle. Well, it returns itself to the deck. That's what we do. Let's see what polymerization can bring. That you didn't pay the electric bill? What do you mean? Oh, the darkness. No, it's the darkness of dark magic. Alright, let me do the Dark Magicians because it's a fun one to do. Let's end it with them. Dual Dark Magician attack! This does count as a win, by the way, because I may still have lost. Nice V. Nice V right there. Let's get that W. Then that's a good way to go about it. Okay. I'm not actually gonna use this outside of this, maybe, or... I feel like the deck is not casual enough, even with its limitations, its limited side deck. I need to add more things on the side deck to duel with it in casual duel, I think. Otherwise, I'd use this against the player, but otherwise, we're ready for more Super Quant, I think. I don't know. Give it a try. Or wait, let me see. I want to see if I can add something Dark Magician related, or... Also, I'm gonna... Oh wait, auto? You can have an auto name? Oh, auto build? Oh, this is... Huh? I never used this feature, I don't know what that does. I guess if you copied it from a public deck of some sort, it does that. Anyway, let me try a way of searching it. Xyz Fusion... No. Where was the option? Wow, didn't know you can search by specific link arrows now. That's really cool. Okay. Xyz link. What the hell? Let's just see synchro for the fun of it. Okay, and only ones I have. I need it to be only ones I have. Just Dark Magician in itself. What appears here? What is this? Time Star Magician? They need to be pendulum monsters, so that doesn't work here. Dark Magician Girl plus 1 Dragon Monster. I can add that. I mean, I could add more copies of some of these. More Amulet Dragons. Just, it's... No. Let's generate one of these. It's rare, so it's okay. Generated. I'm not gonna generate new SRs or URs. Eventually, I need to buy that, that other deck. 2+ level 7 monsters. Yeah, we want one of those. Red Eye Dragons, okay. Oh yeah, this one. Screw it, let's have 3 of those. Yeah, that's it. The extra deck is full. That's it. I'm not gonna look at it any further. Let's have a casual duel with this, shall we? Yes, we have the Kamen Rider deck. Kamen Rider Tribute deck, I should say. Public DM deck, Proto. I know it's a mouthful of a name, but it's a sort of, what's the word? Placeholder. Yeah. Let me have some water in the meantime. We may not find an opponent. Taking long to find an opponent in casual match, that's not a rare sight. Battle of the Ages, Dark Magician versus Blue Eyes, let's go. Maybe I should have customized the... Yeah, I should have customized this thing. Using a Blue Eyes coin instead of a Dark Magician coin? What are we doing? What are we doing? No. Should have modified the accessory. So they're gonna have the Millennium Field as well, aren't they? And this would have been perfect. Ah, man. Okay. I just wanted to jump into it. Well, ooh, okay. This might be a bricked hand. I don't know. They selected going second, so... Alright. Wait, what does this do? No, this is not the time to set it. 2 Dark Magicians! 1 Dark Magician Girl. I mean, in other circumstances, it would be good to have them in the hand like this, but this is so bricked. There's a reason we're in casual duel right now. It's alright, it's alright. Well, very ironic that we're gonna lose to a Blue Eyes deck, maybe? Kaiba would be delighted. Or not, actually. He would be disappointed that Yugi loses like this. He'd be angry. He'd be like, you threw the duel, you bastard. Duel me seriously. You know? Yugi-me. Kusama. They're always referring to each other as Kusama. Even when they're being nice to each other, kind of. There's this moment in Battle City where Yugi is like in crisis over Slifer, also known as Osiris, or rather the Sky Dragon of Osiris. Oshiri's no Tenkuryu. And Kaiba lifts him up, motivates him, like, it's so nice to him, but he's still saying Kusama, I think. Then Yugi returns the favor to him in the finals. That's great. Duel Monsters is still the crown jewel of Yu-Gi-Oh! To me, but man, I need to watch the hell out of the other series. I still do. Last Master Duel stream also reminded us of that. I say that as if it were like a distant thing over a week ago. It was last Sunday. It's already been 4 days or 3 days depending on how you count it. Maybe even 5 days. Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon! Look at this thing. Ultimate Dragon. I'm about to be blinded by light instead. Instead of that's right there. It's gonna be over 5,000 of damage to get things started. That lovely maiden with eyes of blue. Let's say goodbye to her to get a spirit with eyes of blue. Yeah, I still had a decent number of the Blue Eyes cards as well. We want to go for both decks. Thank you for the stretch redeem, Kiba. Great time to be doing it. That's gonna be 4,800 damage at least. I'm just so bricked. Well, either way, we're gonna do another casual duel after this one, but we should change the accessories at least. The dual field and the coin. But yeah, what was it? Another Dark Burning Magic. What am I gonna do with this? Bricked. I hope they don't think I threw the game or anything. I didn't. I didn't intentionally lose this. It just kind of sucks because maybe this is not what they wanted at a casual duel, for the opponent to do nothing. I think they can spec it afterwards and they'll see why I didn't do anything. We're very bricked. We're very bricked. This is not the battle of the ages. Dark Magician versus Blue Eyes is meant to be. Let's see what we get next. But it just shows you how the deck maybe needs to change. I don't know, because this is a lot of bad RNG as well. Just bad luck as well. It's not just the way the deck is very Frankenstein and hastily put together. I don't think so. Blue eyes, light dragon. I think instead we're getting an overload of light right here, Tajigen. Well, let's hope that doesn't happen too badly in Shadowbringers this Sunday. I mean, the Saturday. Tomorrow we have F14 at around this time, by the way. There's Reborn the monster. But it's not gonna be Shadowbringers related. We have some Valention stuff to do with Allurin, and maybe more things afterwards, as usual. Ugh, too much light! A burst stream of destruction. A different one than the usual kind. But alright. Let's see if we can bring that true darkness then. Let's give it a try again. Hey, Duel Record still has more wins, right? Just a few of the accessories here. Let's see. Field parts. No. Dual field. Apply the set. Is easier that way. Yeah, the entire set just as it is. But then the coin. Dark Magician doesn't need to change. I don't need to bother with this. The Protector, on the other hand, yes, let's have Secrets of Dark Magic, even though I don't have this card in there, or, you know, the rest of the stuff with these Magicians of Black Chaos and their variants and all that. Alright. Let's give it a try again, shall we? Now with a fancier dual field. If I get the same opponent, because I might, I don't know. Then it's gonna look even better now for the dual field. It might be the same opponent. I think it's the same opponent. There really aren't that many people doing casual duel, are they? I'm gonna go second. I'm gonna do what you did last duel then. Okay, we might get the duel we should have had last time. And yes, now the dual field looks even better, right? Yeah, they have polymerization on their mate base, which I didn't do this time, and that's okay. Yeah, okay, I mean, Dark Magical Circle, Illusion of Chaos. That's a better start than last time. But, like, there's more I can do here. Yeah. Okay, now, let's see if we can have a more proper Battle of the Ages. Classic Blue Eyes versus Dark Magician situation. What do you think will happen, Tajigen? Will the light win? Will the darkness win? Neither is good or bad. It's just light and darkness. They're just elements in this case. Not to be confused with Darkness and the Light, another novel by Olaf Stapledon, who I mentioned earlier today, my favorite author ever. Where darkness is indeed bad and light is indeed good. Based on what he's talking about, I need to reread the hell out of that, don't I? When was the last time I read it, actually? I can't remember. There's no audiobook of that, I think. Last time I searched has probably been years from now. So, years ago, I mean. I should search it and then see if there's an audiobook for it by now. I think when I first discovered Last and First Man and Star Maker, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think there were audiobooks for them. And then there were. And then the second time I experienced them, I went with the audiobooks. Kudos to Andrew Wincott, who did the Star Maker audiobook. It's just great. And then eventually I heard Andrew Wincott playing a character in a Doctor Who audio, so that's like another superstar aligning moment. Let's go. But he's a great actor, great narrator as well. It's a very, very painstaking process from what I've heard to be doing an audiobook narration. Lots of like long, hard work. BRB, no problem, Kiba. Their combos are not over yet. Blue Eyes, Abyss Dragon this time. I don't know, they may have been able to set a lot of negations and counters on their field. I'll see what I can do. That's the reason I'm in casual right now. Here it is, the Chaos Max Dragon. Okay. I see your ritual. Maybe I'll use my ritual as well. In a way. Oh, Ash Blossom. Okay. Not good for going second like this, but alright. Maybe I should have gone first after all. Now, Dark Magical Circle. Let's give it a try. First. Maybe I'll do Illusion of Magic only after that. Now they can tell what's going on, right? This is perfect. This is the perfect battle. Ash Blossom. Well, alright. Alright. Speak of the Ashy Devil, huh? Alright, let's give it a try with Illusion of Chaos. Not that that might do Not like that might do much. Maybe I should have activated that first, but... no, what do we want to add? Mahad? I'm gonna try Apprentice Illusion Magician. Just without reading things too hard, I guess. We don't want to lose Magic Kuribo, though. I'll send Illusion of Chaos back into the deck right there, because why not? Let's see. Apprentice Illusion Magician. Something needs to be discarded, though. Yeah, the other Dark Magical Circle goes away. Place of defense. And yes, adding a Dark Magician from the deck to the hand or a card of that sort. Let's see what they activate in response, if anything. Because this player, I can tell they know their Blue Eyes combos really well. Really well. Or at least I think I can tell. Woo! Man. All things negated. Distant Rivals. So fitting for this. I could use it. I could use it as well. Just in a very different way than usual. Alright, alright. Yeah, Dark Burning Magic maybe wasn't going to come into play right here. Okay. Magic Kuribo might get used next turn. Ash Blossom, let's use it as soon as possible, as soon as we can. We should not underestimate how great Magic Kuribo can be. Only that, the moment I summon a Dark Magician, I mean, I don't know. Well, let's see what happens. Let's activate that. Didn't even read what the effect is, I just know Ash Blossom can be done here, let's do it. You used an Ash Blossom, I use an Ash Blossom. Blue Eyes versus Dark Magician, truly a battle of rivals. This is what will be happening in a duel between Kaiba and Yugi in 2026 standards for dual monsters anyway. Welcome back, Kiba. That's the way it would go, I think. Let's see what they do with that Polly. No, I really need to look deeper into another Dark Magician deck. It's just, I don't know, maybe I want to wait until I get 3 copies of that new structure deck and work with that as well. So yeah, it's gotta be a good number of players also using new Dark Magician decks. They did Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon. What are the effects of this bad boy? Unaffected by target's effects. Can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. Magic Kuribo might make me summon Dark Magicians, but then this one is going to attack them. We're in such a bad situation here. No, at the very least, I think I should have... What is 1500 plus 700? I think it was for the dual pass. 2200 gems. Chaos Max Dragon. We're back in the dark side of dimensions. A different kind of darkness, huh? Of course, if this duel ends because the connection failed issue or what have you, can I activate Magic Kuribo now? Well, now I can. Okay. Thought it was if I took any battle damage of, like, any sword, you know? Yeah, why not? Attack position. Okay, I can banish cards of theirs. It has to be... Screw it, let's try the Tyrant Dragon because it's going to attack and then... It would be better to do it... Well, I can't target a Chaos Max Dragon. Yeah, I wanted them to do that. Let's see. Okay, that was interesting. Not the way I thought it would turn out. I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it. Total anime moment right there. I can't do anything against Chaos Max Dragon with that effect. It's not going to be affected by Dark Magical Circle, so... There's that. There may not be much I can do here. Well, it's not my turn yet, so I'm speaking too soon, I think. I like that it was the same opponent as the first time. I think it is the same, exact same opponent. Duro, Monster Kado. Yes, I can immediately summon Mahad. What a serendipitous draw right here. Truly an anime moment. You see the heart of the cards, huh? The heart of the card. Yes, yes. What am I gonna do from here, though? I mean, I have my heart. What do I do from there? That's it. Oh, actually, I'm gonna set this just a spade, maybe, just to see more of this fancy card protector. It's nice to see it. Let's activate the tablets. The Dark Magician tablet on my side, the Blue Eyes tablet on their side. This is so perfect. This is so perfect. I don't know if I've ever actually been in this situation in Master Duel. Maybe I have had a Blue Eyes versus Dark Magician situation before, but not with the... No, maybe I had been with the same dual field on both ends, back when this dual field was new also. If you have Secret Village of the Spellcasters at it, oh, I should check that out, yeah. That one can be nasty. I forget why right now, but yeah. I know exactly the card you're talking about. It locks the opponent away from doing a lot of things, right? And yeah. The Maiden with Iso Blue is a spellcaster right there. If only you control a spellcaster monster, your opponent can activate spell cards. If you control no spellcaster monsters, you can activate spell cards. Right, that's the problem there, but... Yeah, there's quite a few we have right here. They do have a spellcaster monster right now with this Maiden with Iso Blue. Sage with Eyes of Blue. They'll bring the spellcaster power, but it may still be a good card. I don't know. I'll consider it, Kiba, because we already have more than 40 cards on the deck, and you know, I don't know. We're limited in what we can do. Also, Linkuriboh. We've seen Magic Kuriboh, we've seen Linkuriboh. Nice. Different Kuribos today. I can work with that. Look at that. 5,000 attack on the Chaos Max Dragon. That's 2,500 attack. Maxed out like that. And then Mahad. Let me see. Because I forgot that effect of Mahad, but yeah, let's get a Dark Magician from the deck here. Can I use that on the Blue Eyes White Dragon there? Well, let's see if I can do Dark Magical Circles effect. Never mind, I can't. Now, Magic Kuriboh, are you gonna come into effect now? Wow. This is the back and forth it needs to be, you know? Hold on. Let me see. I may regret this, but I'm gonna get the other Dark Magician from my deck right away. I might regret it, but Dark Magical Circle, and of course, we gotta do it on that Blue Eyes right there. Dude, these unexpected counters going on here. Tanoshi desu ne. Hontoni. I like this. Dude, what Casual Duel can do. Now that Maiden with Eyes of Blue, there's some limitations here. Let's see. I can't do anything with Magician Navigation here. Because, yeah, when this card starts being connected, you do change the position of the card. I can't do much here. I don't know. What can I do? Because it wouldn't be a good idea to attack with Dark Magician like this, so... Both Linkuriboh and Maiden with Eyes of Blue are going to pretty much negate that attack and maybe do something nastier after that. So yeah. The right choice there was not to attack. Hopefully I didn't mess up by having all 3 Dark Magicians from my deck immediately do their thing. Okay, yeah, we might see Linkuriboh's effect. Can't do anything with my set of cards from there, I think. If Dark Magician Girl were to come on the field, though, that would change things. Wow, okay. No, wait. No, it's when an opponent's monster declares an attack, yeah. It scared me going into the battle phase like that! Alright. Oh, do I want to use Magician's Souls? Probably not. Special summon this card, send this card to the graveyard, spend the graveyard. Let me see. Yes, I'm gonna do this. Dark Magical Circle is gonna help right there, but let me see. Who has an effect from the graveyard? Okay, I have an idea. I think I know what I'm gonna do. Or attempt to do here. I don't know what they're getting prompted for, but we'll see. Maxine! Oh! No rhyme intended there. Okay. We'll see, indeed. There's the C, all right. Okay, well, we got the pair, the dynamic duo right here. It is time for Dark Burning Magic. Direct to attack. Dark Magic attack. Dark Magician girls, Dark Magic attack now. Let's go. You gotta be kidding me. The way this has been turned around. Are you kidding me? What has just happened on this duel? Let's go. Let's go. This is what I was hoping for. This is totally Yugi versus Kaiba right here. Oh my god. This is exactly what I wanted out of a duel with this deck. And especially if I'm facing a blue ice deck. Are you kidding me? Oh, it's perfection. It's perfection. 10 out of 10. No notes. No matter how the duel goes from here, I'm happy with the way this went already. Of course, we still want to try and do better. But, you know, Dark Magician Girl, 2 Dark Magicians were on the graveyard as well. That helped immensely. That helped immensely. We may send other cards that will be considered Dark Magician in the graveyard to further boost our attack. I'm getting ahead of myself, though. Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon is here. That's a nasty one. Because this is looking a bit difficult right now, you know? Yeah, because I won't be able to use this thing in any way, I think. Not anytime soon, anyway. This back and forth, though. This back and forth was great. I think I'm gonna lose. I don't see myself winning here. What else? What other effects may activate? No, yeah, nothing else to be done here. There may be something from the graveyard when Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl get destroyed. I think they want to attack Girl. Okay. I mean, 2,900 is still not going to be enough, but Magic Kuribo being added to the hand is going to help immensely. And, oh, they can attack Dark Magician Girl right after that. Well, here's the thing, Magic Kuribo. Let's see if Dark Magical Circle is able to do his thing. Let's have the other fancier one. Hello, Milo. Trying new Dark Magician? Yes and no. We're not really trying the new deck because we didn't really buy the structured deck. I'm still setting up on gems right now. But I needed to try a Dark Magician deck. And this one was just hastily put together, copied from a public deck. We're in casual duel right now. We're facing Blue Eyes as our opponent. It's perfect. And the way we're turning this around, look at this. Yugi turned it around. Yugi just turned around a very difficult situation against Kaiba and beat him. This is canon. This is a reboot. This is a return in 2026 of Duel Monsters. Okay. Saigo no direct to attack. Oh wow, we even dropped a few frames there. Wow, I didn't realize that animation was so intense. It's intense. It's intense. I'm trying to remember what Yugi said in these moments. Well, Mind Crush. I don't know. Yami Yugi. I think it's the abridged series version. No, he said Mind Crush also, but Mind Crush. Yeah. Well, that is if somebody actually got sent to the Shadow Realm, or well, killed, which is a better fate to get than to get sent to the Shadow Realm, I think. But yeah, or the Mind Broken, right? Eventually, Kaiba doesn't deserve that. No, he doesn't. Wow, that is a duel of the ages, man. I want to. Let me see something. Let me see something. Where are the replay thing? Yeah. Oh, I have one more slot. I don't know why it's 11 out of 10 now, but okay. Okay. Where do I see the replay? Where did I see the replay of that last duel? These are the ones I've saved from before. I can't even remember. Look at these dates. It's nearly gonna be 3 years since this duel took place. It's already been over 4 years since this duel right here. Great. Truly the anniversary right here. Where do I see recent replays? It's, I think, please tell me we can save casual duels, because, man. Seriously, I still can't believe the way that went. Match history, there we go, there we go. It's the same person, okay. Shoutouts to them. Save replay. Public, make it public, please. Please make it public. Please make that public. I almost don't want to count. I mean, on the duel record it counts, but on today's duel record, but I in a way it doesn't count. The real duel was this, and I don't mean that just because I won. Let's go back to Super Sentai, shall we? Super Quant. Man. We don't need any more Dark Magician duels. Like, anything I do after that is gonna be inferior to what happened right here. Oh my goodness. Let's see if we face those Mikanko again. That's a fancy card protector. I mean, card case. Well, we truly have lived up to Dark Magician. Just for that, let's keep the Dark Filter over. Maybe for a little bit longer. Oh, and Kiba, you did that Hydrate as well. Okay, I literally just drank water right now. Let me do it again. Let me Hydrate as well. No, I did do the stretch, but didn't do that Hydrate. That other Hydrate, I mean. So yeah, doing it now. Over there in the purple dimension, we are having some lag. Some connection fail shenanigans. Oh, and I still kept this dual field? Okay. Why did it change this deck? You should have changed only the other one. Or no, wait, no. We said this one because we were doing it for the anniversary anyway, right? Don't mind my ADHD brain going brrr. Sometimes. Yosh. Suzukimasho. Let's continue with Super Quant. Ah, Maxi going first. Okay, well. Green layer and white layer. Okay. I got an idea or two here. Well, special summon white layer from here. White layer's effect I am gonna activate, but how are we gonna do this? How do we want to do it exactly? Let me see if I can maybe somehow a black layer in there. Ash Blossom is not gonna allow it though, so never mind. Well, we're limited in what we can do here, sadly. I was gonna do a combo with Monster Reborn as well to help out a little bit. I'm completely locked away from what I can do right now. Unless... this is gonna be a bit desperate, but... No, wait, no, what am I gonna do with... No. I was gonna get Ash Blossom here to get the alternate giant robot, but what am I gonna do after that? I mean... No. It wouldn't do much to do that. Let's end the turn with that. Had I had some other cards on my hand, this would have been a better going second hand, especially with Radiant. I'm not just saying that because of Maxi. Look at the name of this bad boy. How many times do I have to say it? Radiant, the multi-dimensional kaiju. Tajigen kaiju Radiant. It's my card. It's my card. If anything, I should somehow add it to every single deck I use here. Because it's a kaiju, it's very splashable, right? But out of all the kaiju, of course, this is my favorite, right? And it's also a reference to Ultraman Belial, I think. I need to get more into Ultraman, I know. Man, you know, the Project Red situation happening with the new Space Sheriff Gavan Infinity. I want to check out the original Gavan, something I've always meant to do. The other day, I kind of let some of the episodes run in the background and half watch them. Did the first episode of Gavan that way, did the first episode of Deca Ranger that way. Because of Space Squad stuff, why not? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm reading the effect because why are you attacking? What are you doing? Okay? What are you doing? What are you doing, Duelist? You're scaring me. I don't know. They're gonna do something or they're throwing the game. Usually, 9 times out of 10, they're not throwing the game. Or at least that's what I tell myself. Alright. Oreno-tan Duron. Monster Kato. White layer, if there's a way I can summon you, my friend. I mean, yeah, we gotta send green layer. That was weird, but I don't know. Could be a player just casually messing around. Though in the silver tier, I mean, I don't know. I would do it, honestly. I would do it, but not like that. You know, I mean, when I say casually messing around, I mean using a deck that's not good for ranked. Even if we're not in casual duel, now let me just do it and I'll get rewards out of it too. Anyway, white layers effect, Green layer. Usually I don't use white layers effect this way, but yeah. I don't want to use your effect, white layer. Maybe I should consider it, but no. is gonna be Luster Rex. Look at this. When was the last time I summoned Luster Rex with 2 white layers like that? It's been a while. Well, we have to attack. We have to attack. Direct to attack! I need to come up with some names for these attacks, seriously. We should still go for double ACU Sky Thunder, so yes, let's do it. It's just... I feel like just keeping Luster Rex as it is might be a better idea. We're taking a risk either way. Tan Shuryoda. This is an interesting duel already. I don't know what's going on, but I'll take this opportunity. Thank you. Yeah, only 3 materials. If you can get double ACU Sky Thunder to at least 4 materials, that's even better. I don't usually do it with this deck though. This is not the deck for that. This is the deck for other things to be going on while you're doing that. This is a backup plan. This is a plan B. Plan A is always King Great Magnus. Or even a plan C or so. What is so funny is that this is a giant robot, right? It's not a Sentai assembled giant robot, but it still fits so well because it's a giant robot. So you have 3 giant robots in this deck. Eventually I gotta have a deck based on these. Makes me want to get into Gundam and all that. And anyway, let's not activate any of those effects yet. But sooner than later. I think they just got a very bricked hands. They just got a lot of brick by brick going on right there. But why attack me the way you attacked me with that card? Are you trying to do something in the graveyard? Are you trying to establish something in the graveyard? I don't know. Let's interact with the Tablet of Darkness. You know, because there's Dark Magician being shown there. Black Magician. Thank your soul, Dr. Mad Love. What a name! This seems like a very casual deck. At least in terms of what is made at right now, quote unquote. Let me see this. I am gonna activate Maxi now. Maybe I should have done it before, but I can see they can maybe do more special summons from there. We might get Ash Blossomed or a Call of the Grave, but it's alright. Okay. Then they continue their thing. Oh, I thought that they were getting prompted. Never mind. Yeah, more special summons better for me. And then, if we can still activate the effect of Sky Thunder, we're set. We are very set. But it's not the time to do it yet. Certainly not. In the purple dimension, allow me to run about 30 or 60 seconds of ads right now, Tajigen. Just for a little bit, because I haven't done it in a while and I forgot to do it earlier. Hold on. Okay, let's not activate this yet. Let's make it be, yeah, 30 seconds. We'll be right here. Just for a bit, just for a bit. Let me have some more of my water here. I'm doing well hydrating now. I refilled the bottle and I've been drinking it quite nicely ever since then. That's a surprise. I mean, this game allows you to just take a moment to do something else while your opponent is doing their thing a lot. But usually this means we're, you know, yapping during that. Okay, what are you doing going into the battle phase? What are you doing? Should I activate my Sky Thunder now? Should I do that? Because you're making me sweaty, duelist. Okay. Well, we're about to lose some attack defense on Sky Thunder. What is this? Okay, okay. Well, I don't see any reason to activate the effect right now. I don't know. We might use Monster Reborn. The ultimate combo is to do Radiant and then I do Sky Thunder's effect. So, yeah. Why are you attacking me? What are you doing? Let me see. What are you doing? What are they doing? Well, I skimmed through the effects. I couldn't see anything they could do. They could have controlled my Sky Thunder. Yeah. I probably would have activated the effect at that moment. Well, okay. Duron. Well, okay, I can still get rid of their monsters without using Sky Thunder's effect. Sky Thunder would also get rid of that other card, but okay, let's try Raigeki. See where that takes us. Maybe it's a bot, could be. I forgot bots were a thing here, I don't know. I would think bots instantly do their thing, but I can also see them being programmed in a way. I don't know how the places a bot works in a game, especially this one, but in a way that gives them a little pause before they do something. I think it's a player though. I don't know. Doesn't matter. If anything, it provides an interesting duel experience. And that's what we want too. More attack being lost. Maybe I've been too lenient. Maybe I allowed them to do too much. We want to be stingy if we can. But this just means we'll activate this effect sooner than later. At least they didn't activate the effect that makes them take control of my Sky Thunder. Because there was an effect they could have used for that. So yeah. Oh, pardon me if you heard that. Just bumped into my desk for a moment there. 2000 attack on double ace, use Sky Thunder. Arsenal is not looking so divine right now. Still can do 2000 damage. Can I don't think we should use Monster Reborn right now. With Green Layer, you know? No. No. Let's just attack with Sky Thunder, or attempt to attack. Direct to attack? Alright. What the heck is this deal, man? And because of my hand, that I also haven't done much. Oh wait, I could have done Monster Reborn to finish it. No, you know what? Let's not finish it. I want to see what else this person is gonna do. Because some shenanigans are going on here. Do your thing. No. Let me see more of your madness. And I'll show you more of mine. Yeah. Wasn't doing any math right there. I guess I could have finished it. Reborn the monster. Could have been activated. I just like saying Reborn the Monster like that. Yeah, that came from the Abridged series. One of its earliest episodes. Aren't some of those episodes already over 20 years old? How the hell does that work? But anyway, I think a new episode of the Abridged series did release recently. When the day comes, when they reach the final episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters, humanity will not be the same afterwards. It won't be the same. It won't be the same. Yeah, you see, this time I didn't read the effect and that's what happened. That's what I was expecting, an effect to happen. It still didn't do anything for them really, but that's what I was sweaty about. Okay. Didn't even do much, you know, with actual Super Quan cards. That's the funny thing about this. Let's try a direct attack. Sky Thunder is gonna finish this. Double ace use. Finish it. Not the Sentai giant robot, but a giant robot still finishes this. Blablabla. There we go. Well, okay. A win is a win. A legit win, I mean. A more legit win than the opponent disappearing or connection failed. And don't get me wrong, I still love all the rewards I get afterwards, but it's not to be counted in the duel record and all that. Okay, based on the way that went, then yeah, let's try another one instantly afterwards. Immediately afterwards. See if we can get our combos. I'll remove the dark filter now. The dark magic will always be in our hearts. And I mean, we may see some black mage action in F14 this week. There's also that. We'll bring some ghost types into Lumio City as always in Legend CA. Of course. If everything goes according to Keikaku, next week we're looking at the Mega Dimension. Mega Jigen DLC. Let's try to be reasonable, okay? Can we reason? Can we reason? Can we reason? Let's ask that question to the opponent and see what the answer is. It's either a level or an Ash Blossom or something like that. Losing some cards there, but Black Layer has appeared. Okay. Fairy Seaton. Well, yeah, okay. We gotta do this, I think. So yes, with this, we get Luster Rex. 2 black cards summon a white one, in a way. The Black Ranger and his black companion summon the White Mecha. That's funny, isn't it? That's funny. It's a very unusual episode of Sentai, but these things happen sometimes. Alpha and Spike, we don't want that, but we definitely want Call by the Grave. I will not get the quick effect of Luster Rex, but this is the most I can do here. Semi-bricked hands in these last few duels. We've already absolutely kicked ass with King Grey Magnus though, and I'm very happy about that. Some other great duels, and again, Magician versus Blue Eyes duel. Everything I could have wanted right there, man. Out of a Dark Magician deck on the 4th anniversary of this game. Celebrating Yu-Gi-Oh! In general, maybe, right? You get a classic like that, are you kidding me? Of course I'm gonna love that. There's nothing else to it but to attack. And I think, yeah, the same thing as before. A Luster Rex with 2 materials on it, maybe replaced by Sky Thunder. Maybe not. Virus. Well, speaking of Kaiba. Oh no, wait. No, yeah, Call by the Grey wasn't going to do anything there. Now, let's see, because, how did this work again? No? We want to say no to that, right? Now, Black Layer's effect. What spell should we add? Because first thing I'm thinking is the field card, but do we want instead... No, yeah, it should be the field card. I think more effects from the graveyard activate? No, they don't. Okay. Question is, do I want to use Reborn the Monster already? I think maybe I do because I need cards on the field. Do I want that? Do I want that? Super Quantal Fairy Seed then. Also, Crush Card Virus. Whatever I... No, if I revive it, it's going to... I think that the virus is going to go into it. Let's find out the hard way. Reborn the Monster. Shisha Sose. Actually, what do we want here? Do we want Black Layer or do we want Verizitan? Let's try this. Let's try to see where that takes us. Ideally, we make it be a one without, one with 1500 attack or less, right? Because yeah, we send somebody from the deck to the graveyard. To the graveyard, we send. What do we send actually? White Layer. And then from the deck, we special summon. Well, Blue Layer. Yeah, Blue Layer. She has 1200 attack. What to add from the deck here? Well, first, White Layer's effect. Let's do that too. Somebody that needs to be discarded, ideally. Maybe Green Layer. No, why am I thinking of Green Layer specifically for this? Red Layer? Because, yeah, I still haven't normal summoned, so... a lot of potential with what we can do right here. Let me see. Let's try Fairy Alpha first. And to go for that effect. We want it to be... well, green should be one of them, white should be another. And yes, blue should be another one here. We can get King Grey Magnus maybe out on the field, but it's gonna be with a very minimal amount of materials, all things considered. So we're limited, we're still limited. Is this gonna be destroyed from the virus, or did I misunderstand it? I think maybe I misunderstood it. Red Layer though. Somebody is gonna get special summoned. Well, I mean... Let me see what happens if I try Black Layer. But from the graveyard, no. Not gonna activate that effect of Blue Layer right now. Okay. I feel like I'm taking very long with this already, so... First of all, let's get another Luster Rex here. And... yeah, I didn't quite do this right, did I? It's okay. Magna Carrier. We're gonna discard Red Layer then. No, wait, this is card Alpha and Spike. What the hell am I doing? We can still get some nice effects with Luster Rex and Gramples both. Oh, and also, I mean, I can attack, right? Oh, I should have had maybe Gramples in attack position. Actually, I have an idea. I might regret this, but this is for double ACU Sky Thunder's sake. Oh. Oops. Right, we already did. Okay, never mind. ADHD going brrr, it doesn't matter. Red layer being attached already. Well, I have their quick effects either way. Guess maybe I should have gone for somebody different other than Luster Rex. There's a lot we can activate right here. Oh, and maybe a bit soon to activate that Magna Formation, but I don't know. Sticker Dragon. Do I want to negate your effects? Let's not do it yet. Luster Rex will allow someone's effects to be negated. Boot Sector Launch. Do I want to destroy you with Grand Pulse? Let's hold on to that. Let's hold on to that still. Somebody's effect is about to be negated. Or will attempt to anyway. We will attempt to negate that. Maybe. You always have to use so much brain power for Master Duel, right? As I told you, my day today, very dense and very busy in a dense way, you know? Not just busy, what the word means, but also the things I had to do involve using a lot of my brain power, it felt like, right? Quadboral Dragon. Okay, I think I'm about to negate the effect of that thing right there. Then okay, let's detach, wait. Well, it's gonna be too late if I use Grand Pulse effect for that. Whatever. But the moment I see Quadboral Dragon attempt to activate its effect, which can destroy one of my monsters, we maybe want to negate that. Red Layer will be used for that, which will allow a special summon from the graveyard if it all goes well. Let's see if they activate anything that goes to the graveyard, then we can use Call by the Grave, right? Need to pay more attention to that, I think. Oh, or we're gonna negate the effect of whatever is about to come up. Oh, Borrelo Dragon, okay. I mean, even negating the effect, there's only so much that can be done, right? Are we gonna see another Luster Rex in the graveyard? Two of the same mecha in the graveyard is not good for this deck. Different ones would be better. Let me see. Well, I cannot activate cards or... Okay, let me try to preemptively do it then. Red Layer being sent to the graveyard will help as well. Never mind, I cannot target it. Oh yeah, neither player can... Okay. And let's activate that. Then... We have no reason to activate one of those other two, right? We do want Red Layer's effect right now. Who is even gonna be summoned from here, though? What's the point of doing this? White Layer, Blue Layer... White Layer? Just at least to have more of a field presence, that would be something that's helpful. Red Layer was gonna go to the graveyard anyway from Luster Rex being destroyed right here, but let's see where it takes us. Not what I meant to do, not quite. Right. Okay, I forgot it can do that. What do we want to do from here? No reason to do anything there in response. White Layer being destroyed, though, allows a Fairy Alphen to be on my field. That's not good to lose Luster Rex with two materials attached to it. Like, you know, to lose it to the opponent controlling them. Banishment is one thing. Going to the graveyard, we can always work with that. That's what we want. But that, I'm losing three valuable cards right there. Green Layer, you might be able to help me out a little bit here. Let's at least activate this so nobody can be targeted on my side, or we'll see. Magna Formation would help immensely. But something is probably going to be activated in response to that. I mean, they can activate the quick effect of Luster Rex if they want to. Okay. Yes, the effect I can use here is to get the field card there, right? So green layer, the special summon Fairy Alphen, and then Fairy Alphen to special summon something else. The problem is, I need cards in my hand, don't I? I think I messed up, maybe. I could have gotten King Grey Magnus here. Oh well, let's try to activate this effect though. I need a card in my hand. This is not the way I should have done this. Well, okay, let's make one of these be green layer. Red layer might allow me a card in my hand, and then... Do I want it to be black layer? Yes, I think it should be black layer, maybe? We may still be able to do this. I think I was gonna modify this deck, right? I wanted to add another black layer, ultimately. And yeah, red layer, somebody's gonna be added to the hand. Who goes into the hand? Or what goes into the hand? The green layer over there? I don't know. And yeah, okay, yeah, I'm losing my duel time here. Let's see if we can activate this. There's a lot of text right there. I'm not gonna read it right now. Let's see what gets negated, maybe. There's still... Well, there may still be a lot we can do. We have quite the setup right here. That has potential. Oof, never mind. There's a lot that get banished right there. Let's see. I'm gonna try this one here. I mean, we lost... what did we lose from the graveyard? We didn't lose Luster Rex, so that makes a big difference right there. Let me... Okay. This gets discarded immediately. Let me get a Magna Liger. We can get the king out here with a decent amount of materials, I think. Let me see. We're gonna attach green layer because we need more materials for King Grey Magnus. To be able to counter Borreload Dragon with the ace of this deck is great, if it works out that way. Kansen King Grey Magnus, Super Sentai Gattai. I only have 90 seconds left. Let's speed this up. Let's speed this up right away. Let's see. 6 materials is good. Let us attack the Borreload Dragon and see what comes of it, because I don't know what's about to happen there. I don't know if it's actually going to be destroyed. King Grey Magnus on paper cannot be affected by card effects, but it may not come down to that, you know? Yeah, see, here's the thing. The effect is going to be negated, ironically. So, yeah. It can be affected by that thing that negates its effects. This is crazy. I never thought I would see a situation like this with King Grey Magnus. It can be affected by super quant effects. And also, yeah, let me... Or can it... It should be affected by that, right? But it's also kind of a paradox. Anyway, I only have about 80 seconds left in here. I need to... Does it go through, though? The effects don't seem to be negated. It's just... It is unaffected by card effects except super quant cards. I mean... That is a super quant card. But then... I don't know. I don't get it. Always remember the chain order goes in reverse. So... The effect negates its effect, except it's also super quant effect. Like, I'm not sure how to explain it, but anyway, maybe I should have done Call by the Grave because they're gonna summon from the graveyard right there. The last card activates first. Yeah, maybe you can explain to me in the chat or comments, Tajigen, further. Like in that specific situation, what is it that happened? Feels like it should have negated the effect about being. See, if it negates its effects because it's a super quant card that can affect it. It should have been able to then no longer have its effect. And its effect is that it's immune to card effects. Does that make sense? Right? I feel like I repeated myself too much, but yeah. Big brain, big brain. I need to pay attention, though. Instead of trying to explain myself when I don't quite know what I'm saying here. Let me see. Because I'm gonna attempt to... Okay, let me read Borreload Savage Dragon's effect here, because... Let me see. Okay, I think I can. I think I can do what I'm about to do here. We're gonna try to send blue layer because we're gonna send some cards to the deck. My idea is to get that synchro bad boy shuffled back into the side deck. Yes, okay. They don't even get prompted to negate that because they can't affect Kinggrave Magnus with the effect. That one right there, I think that's a genuine surrender. From the look of it, I think so. That right there. Would have been able to, that was amazing. The power of Super Sentai, the power of Super Quant. Amazing. Amazing. What a great win. What a fantastic freaking win. It's an FF win, you know? Fantastic freaking win. A Final Fantasy win, you might say. Hey, tomorrow is the day about the F word. It's FF Friday. Let's get some rewards out here first. Because, it would have been able to... I forgot what it said exactly, but it had a way to, you know, when I activate an effect, it's able... Oh, I got another replay slot. That's why I had 11 of them. Right. But yeah, that is not what I meant to click. On paper, they can negate things, but then... Kinggrave Magnus would not have been affected by that. I think it's maybe a master rule or something else that prevented them from... being able to respond in any way. I'm not sure. Anyway. I'm glad also that duel ended that way because that's the end of the stream right there. With that duel, we can end the stream. Great way to do it, Tajigen. Yeah, we went for a neat 3 hours. Not that short, actually. I said maybe this is short and sweet today. When I say that, I usually mean it's a 2-hour affair or 2.5 hours. 3 hours to me is a minimum for the stream. Just because it's the minimum doesn't mean it's not long, one might say. I keep thinking, oh, this stream might be 2 hours today, but we still end up going for the 3 or so. When the duels are this good, that can happen as well. It was so worth it though, with the way that duel went, and then the Dark Magician versus Blue Eyes Battle of the Centuries. My god. What else could I ask for? A fantastic way to celebrate 4 years of this game, I think. It's probably gonna be even more fanfare next year for 5 years of it. It's gonna be crazy to feel. Crazy realization to have. Anyway, tune back around this time tomorrow for FF14 Valentine's collab with Allurin. Not the Shadowbringer stuff, we'll instead continue that on Saturday. Story Saturday. Our alliterations continue, okay? Hey, TCG Thursday, FF Friday, Story Saturday. Yeah. Sorry, Kiva, we're actually not gonna do a raid today. Sorry again, we're ending without a raid. We're not always gonna end it like that. Depending on our circumstances. Do maybe keep the raid target in mind next time. Thank you so much, maybe. Thank you so much for having one in mind, though. But yeah, that's for the Purple Dimension, those of you watching over there. And then Pokemon Legends CA, the last of Vanilla before the DLC. I think for the most part, the streams this week are on the shorter side, at least when it comes to the plans for them, because I'm underestimating maybe how long some of these things are gonna take, especially for FF14 on Saturday, and then Legends CA on Sunday. But anyway, it's been very lovely today, Tajigen. Give me a second here. I feel like the volume was a bit high for that. But yeah, we're not ending it without a raid in the Purple Dimension. But thanks so much for watching today. I don't know if we'll have Master Duel next week. I think we'll have other priorities, but today was definitely the day for this. It's, yeah, really the 4th anniversary day, or at least that's what I was told. I mean, we have the thing that said they're actually doing their more active 4th anniversary campaign with the login bonuses and all that. Fantastic gacha today, fantastic Dark Magician versus Blue Eyes decks, fantastic Super Quan victories right there. Oh yeah, we're still in the silver rank, the top of the meta things that can destroy my deck. We haven't seen much of them yet. We may still have encountered somebody like that. I mean, we can encounter a meta deck right there. Good old Borreload stuff. I've seen them before, just don't remember their exact effects, but I mean, they've been around for a while. And they've been splashable, maybe, or at least very powerful for a while, right? The Kinggrave Magnus counter, though, that was beautiful. And I just love when we pull that. You people, have I seen using a Super Quan deck of any sort? You people. I have encountered someone, but I think I can count with one hand the amount of times I've encountered them. I can remember maybe 1 or 2 times. One I can remember for sure. And it wasn't like a full Super Quan deck like mine. Rarely is it ever gonna be. But I mean, Black Layer is powerful. We're really gonna have more of that Black Evil Ranger. Baraku Ranger, Kuro Ninja, one might say. Because it's like, it's meant to be like the Evil Ranger trope. A bit like a reverse ABBA Ranger, where the Black Ranger is the 4th Ranger added to the team, and then the Evil Ranger is the white one. And here, I think they begin with red, green, and blue. White layer then comes up, and then the evil quote-unquote Ranger is black. Remains separate from the rest of the team here, though, because he doesn't have his own mecha, I think, or anything like that. He possesses some of their other mecha. He has other way to summon those Xyz cards. But anyway, let's end it right here, Tajigen. Already we have started in an exciting manner on this week, alright? We have a major event tomorrow with the learning. Make sure you tune in for that, alright? Make sure to follow if you haven't done so yet. Subscribe, give a like, all of that, depending on what you're watching, how you're watching, all of that. Oh yeah, those of you in the VOD gang, make sure to leave comments as well, especially wondering what happened with some of the effects right there and all that. Will be great. But for now, let's finish it right here. Arigato minna. Let's keep making the rest of this week exciting no matter what we're doing. We're already up to a great start, I think. I'll see you around. Otsukai-sama.